Clinton.
Welcome to Gamer Athletes, coming to you from the End of the World Tattoo and Cigar Bar Studio in Northwest Indiana, the Mount Everest of gaming excellence, delivering all the gaming news and info that you as athletes deserve.
This is Gamer Athletes. We are your hosts, Chris Carr and
Dan Martinez with
All
no
right.
cigar. No cigar in the cigar bar.
no. What? Oh, yeah. It's a cigar bar. I'll smoke a cigar down here. Yeah, this is like 2 episodes and back to back.
I know. We got Switch 2 impressions and a mind's eye problem. That game.
A mind's
shat
eye
the bed. Came out of nowhere.
Oh,
released,
yeah.
Shit the bed.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Terrible reviews on the Steam. Terrible.
Oh, it's everywhere. It's just bad. That's all you can say.
All right. Remember, follow us on Instagram at gamer.athletes, Twitter GamerAthletesPC, YouTube Gamer Athletes Podcast. And leave those 5-star reviews. It really helps us with the algorithm and gets our show out there so, we can fund our future.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some warm-ups here.
Yeah, Reloaded. I did watch.
Did you see it?
I watched the trailer. I had to see.
Did you see it? Oh, this piece of shit. Hold on, let me get on my soapbox. Yeah. I didn't really see it, but it's like, come on.
It's about stealing stuff that was stolen. They tried to redeem it.
It's about stealing.
It's about stealing stuff
Yeah.
that is theirs.
It's funny, too, because Grand Theft Auto is about stealing stuff. All 5.
And it's the best
also
ever.
stars a black guy.
Yeah.
But nobody said that shit was racist.
Because there's white guys in
Well,
it.
yeah, there is white guys. There
they
are
steal
2
too.
white guys. But this is all...
They cancel each other out.
This is all black characters. And it's funny,
Yeah.
too, that in the thing, they're like, yeah, we're stealing.
You think ICE is going to
Who's
be
stealing? In this?
in GTA? A form of it?
No, because all this shit popped off after. Like, they should... I guess they're having issues with the storyline in GTA right now.
Is ICE called Hielo in Mexico?
No, La
ICE in
Migra.
Spanish.
La Migra.
Hielo. ICE.
Yeah.
Get it?
La Migra. Yeah,
La
I get it.
Migra.
I get it. I didn't know the word for ice,
Hielo.
but once you explain it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not... I know a lot of Spanish words, but I don't know the nitty-gritty of some of them. Yeah. I know gordo.
El Gordo.
Yeah. But yeah, Reloaded is an African game.
It is
by
African.
African
It is an
studio.
African culture game. Like,
Yes.
they're stealing back African culture items.
Yeah, and it's funny though because it was about breaking in and stealing stuff, and it's about African people or black people breaking in and stealing.
Who
stuff.
stole the stuff from them? Is it a white guy that owns a company, like a museum or something?
No, it is a museum probably,
I think it's a museum.
but actually, from what I know, most of the African artifacts that were stolen have been given back. Many of them have.
In history, in real
history,
real life
yeah.
history, they gave it back.
And the gameplay in this game looks like just dog shit. And the last game
Looks boring.
This is very boring. This is the second game that this studio has put out, and I think last time I checked on this game, I can't remember the name of the first game they put out. There was like 1 concurrent player.
Who's the studio?
You'd have to look it up. Look it up real quick.
Please hold. Reloaded.
And it was like Epic Store. It was funny because the comments on Twitter were fucking crazy.
Reloaded.
Yeah. And just click it on Steam.
On Steam.
Yeah. It'll show you like right on their front page what the
Reclaiming African artifacts from Western. That's all it says right there.
No, it'll show you right down there.
Yeah. Niam Cop.
Man, my eyes are getting bad.
Oh,
You ain't lying.
there it is.
Yeah,
Semblance.
So let's click on Semblance and see if it. Or actually, I can look it up in here.
They made it for Mag, huh?
Oh, yeah, you can buy. How much is it? $9?
$9.
That doesn't look bad. It looks very purple.
It's got a lot of pink
Purple
and purple
vomit,
shades, right?
That is like one of the things that like people have noticed. All these games that are in the more woker genre all have that same purple fucking bullshit here. Have you noticed that?
300 reviews, very positive for the first game.
But let me look this up. What's it called?
Semblance.
I'm gonna look it up on let's see.
Reloaded. Let's see what the comments open. No.
They don't have comments open? So there's one in game right now playing it, and there's 380 reviews. So if we go to the
One person playing it.
there's one person playing it right now.
Wow.
Their peak all time was 63 players.
Holy shit! It's like our listeners.
Yeah. No, this is doing better than our listeners. We have the same amount playing right now. There's one person watching.
Oh, Cisco.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
Yeah. Big friend of the show. So yeah, this game, like the gameplay just looks like dog shit.
I don't know, man.
doesn't look
Like
that good.
I like it. I would like a game that had that camera angle and gameplay, but something better. I there's something about the side scrolling shit I like, kind of, but
It's weird.
I don't like the
side-scrolling,
concept.
though. Yeah, the concept of playing a black people that steal shit.
no, like you have to be precise. Like I don't want to keep running over the same like part like 10 times, 13
Oh,
times.
so you can be like precise in your.
yeah, like
This
you
is
got to
like
be.
You know what this is like? It's like
a speed run.
Yeah, what's that game? The one Subway Surfers.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah, Subway Surfer type game.
Oh wow,
I don't know. I just think
that's
it's
funny. It is funny. I noticed,
It's a little bit tone deaf, but
is a
I
bit.
guess.
but you know,
I don't know, but it was made by an African studio
take
in
it-
Africa, and the studio team is mostly black people. There are some white folks that work there.
if we make it L.A. and they're leaving a department store, would that be? We'd get in trouble.
That would be just looting.
Yeah, and it would be relooted.
Yeah,
It
they're
would be
looting the shit out of it down there.
Looted, like a Neiman Marcus or whatever.
Yeah, I love watching the videos. Oh, did you hear about the Apple thing? How the people that were looting the Apple store in LA, they took all the phones, and then the phones started going off that says,
Yeah.
we know your location," and it was like this obnoxious, just buzzing sound.
Yeah, they're supposed to brick too. So even if
Yeah.
you got home,
Yeah,
like
stealing
it's
a phone
nothing.
is like almost the dumbest
Yeah.
thing you can do now.
It's you're literally stealing an ankle bracelet.
Yeah, like they can be GPS tracked.
If you steal a watch, it's an ankle bracelet.
Like, and all I have to do,
Yeah.
if somebody steals my phone, I can like cut it off.
can cut it
They're
off,
all password
find
protected,
my-
so if you fuck up the password a few times, it's gonna brick it.
I can call it. Hey, I can be like the Taken guy. I have a set of special skills
Yeah, it's
to
called
find you.
"Stop paying my bill." That phone's worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, what's the PS Portal?
Oh, I got one. I forgot. I got one for. I don't remember the other day.
What'd you get one for?
She bought it for me. Ariana bought it for me. Yeah.
She bought you a worthless piece of junk.
I use it actually.
Uh-huh.
I use
sure
it.
You do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do use it.
Yeah,
It is not
Does
great.
does it look good?
Yeah, dude. It is conditional, right? So you can't. If you go out and use your phone as a hotspot, it's gonna struggle, right? It's not made for that.
Oh, yeah.
If
sure.
you installed games, it would be great. Like, let's go, Sony. Xbox is doing one.
Yeah, we'll get into
We'll
that.
get into that. But
That's big
when you
news.
work, when you're at home and I plugged my PlayStation in a hardwire. I hardwired it to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Seamless, and the screen is good. Like I played
Yeah.
Doom on it.
How
for
much
a little
is
while.
that thing?
Like you can get it on sale under 200.
Really?
Yeah, like 160 on sale. So, like she's watching whatever show, and I'm like, man, I'm just gonna turn this on.
But you can do the
Or it's
same
just
thing functionally with your iPad, right?
Yeah, it does. I
think
don't know
if
if it mirrors it like that though. I don't know.
Because I know you can do the same thing with an Xbox with a Samsung device.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, anything is an Xbox, and you can Bluetooth any controller to an iPad.
I'm not sure where the whole. Yeah, I'm not sure the whole.
Because I think the PlayStation app on the iPads are streaming specifically.
Yeah,
So
because I
the
think that's how
app
they
is
are.
I mirror my PlayStation, and I can play installed games on that. Because you can't. If you play the iPad, it's only stuff from their library, nothing you've bought. It's only a PS Plus library.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So you can select. So like if I go on the go, I
Yeah.
can't play something from home unless my PlayStation's in at home and I have a
Right.
good connection. If I use just the streaming, I can pick any of their library. I can't stream a game I've purchased. This is something they need to work on.
Yeah. Yeah. PlayStation has fallen way behind.
Yeah,
that.
in that game.
And
But it's a pretty good piece of. It feels good. Like it doesn't feel cheap.
I think there's enough fanboys out there to keep PlayStation afloat. But if they don't watch out, they're going to get. Xbox is going to. With what they're doing, is might swallow them.
Yeah, dude, that's big.
It is pretty big.
Yeah.
All right.
There's I know you don't have this thing in here, so I can't
What?
put my hands on it.
You want to put your hands on it?
Yeah, Switch 2.
You really need to.
No, I mean, if you don't have one, I'm not going to worry about it.
If I don't have one,
No, if you don't have
are
it
you
here.
are you challenging me?
No, my God.
All right,
No.
all right. The Switch 2 had a quite mediocre reception.
Reception, not a mediocre sale.
So what? 3 million.
The
Right out the
fastest
gate.
selling console
Yes.
of all time over
Yes.
PlayStation and everything. So
But
that's impressive.
How much? Yeah, and there were
For the
very
price.
long lines
For
and
the
for the
price.
So yeah, so they're gonna think, right? Maybe I should take that back. Wasn't quite. It was. It's mediocre if you look at a lot of the games media and things that I.
Yeah, the feedback on it is mediocre, but the sale was fucking gangbusters,
Yeah.
right? It sold. They created a fake vacuum of like we're gonna be out, but then everybody pre-ordered and then people who did midnight launches. They got their hands on them.
Yeah. So there's no games for it.
No,
It
that's
launched
why I
with
don't have one.
One game.
One substantial game. They had other games that are ports, right? Cyberpunk.
Yes, Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And okay, we'll get into that. But they had no games.
No first party besides Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8, which is pretty good. I enjoyed it.
The name Mario Kart sells.
Yeah, but for basically, I saw it's a game that they've made for 16 years. There's no seriously functional difference between each iteration. Of the
And the Mario Kart before this was fucking 10 years old, right? Like
Yeah.
it was a
Mario
Wii
Kart
U
8.
game.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy though is that like there's nothing huge changed from this
No.
game. At least not really
No.
that I know. They're like, oh, it's an open world. You can
You-
drive off into fucking nowhere. But I mean, it's just still the same racing game.
Yeah, it's when you
Nintendo's
have a
Madden.
bunch of tiny little puzzles that you can do out in the world.
Yeah,
But they say that's cool, but the racing is mediocre. So
I thought
that
it was
kinda
okay.
sucks.
I mean, but it's Mario Kart.
right,
It's their racing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even when I play it, like when I played the one I have, I'm like, oh wow, this is cool for a little bit, and then I'm like, all right. I don't take it. Some people take it seriously and love that game.
Yeah, I like it. I played the shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm
But you know what
not
I did?
gonna unlock everything.
All right, and it had shitty backwards compatibility. They say it does have backwards compatibility, but what Nintendo does is it shuffles the games in and out. And they finally added the GameCube. They added those
It's
in there,
behind the Switch 2 paywall.
but it only launched for I know. All of them are really behind a paywall. You still have to be
They're all behind a
part of the
paywall,
store.
but I can't play GameCube games on my Switch. I have to have a Switch 2 to play GameCube games.
Yeah, okay, so it's logged behind.
Specifically. Yep.
But you're not missing out on much because it only released with 3 games.
Go with Wind Waker.
That was it. Yeah,
which is
Wind
giant.
Waker, another one, and
Wind Waker, and it's not even the HD remaster one, too.
what was that? What's it? Killer Instinct?
Ew, what? Really?
The fighting game?
Yeah, Killer Instinct?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Huh.
I can go check it right now. I can
Yeah.
grab the Switch too and check it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the one thing I do like is that they do have a lot of those games on backwards compatibility, which I do like because I played Link to the Past quite a bit because
On Super Nintendo.
I never beat that game.
That's a good one.
I barely played it and I never beat it, so I loaded it up and started playing that.
It's good, but like it is kind of a slog.
I went through Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I played
Ooh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, they got that on there.
Six
Which is cool.
Ocarina of Time.
I haven't played it. I'm going to go through some of the older Zelda games too.
Yeah, I know that Switch version is really bad, like through the app.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just the best way to play it is to have a 3DS with Ocarina of Time.
Really?
Because the fog.
Oh, because it
effects.
has
There's something with the fog, and
Yeah.
there's something they do on the 3DS that they recreated from the 64 that is cleaned up by the Switch. And it's
Interesting.
not supposed to be cleaned up. It's supposed to
be
yeah.
shitty.
like pixels on a
You're
CRT.
supposed to see. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. All right. Overpriced games. Yeah. So they launched with this, and then they launched Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk is a 5-year-old game now, and it's $80 on the fucking Switch.
There was an interview with Doug Bowser that goes over this, and he goes, "Look, we priced Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Third-party games are priced by them.
Yeah.
We don't set a benchmark for the prices."
But it didn't hurt because that fucking Cyberpunk on the Switch has sold like gangbusters too.
I heard it runs good.
I don't know.
They had like a breakdown on it, and I was like, "What?"
If it wasn't $80, I probably would have bought it. If it
$20
wasn't-
all day.
I probably would have gone 50
You'd buy
if it was 50.
really.
For that, it's that good of a game.
You really like that?
I've
Game.
already bought it twice.
I hear you. So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would buy it again on the Switch,
I beat it twice.
and I would play it on the Switch just to see how it ran. I might not even play through the whole game. I would just buy it just for my own entertainment.
I like the box too, right? I like having the box.
So I look at it in terms of beers. Okay, now if I go to a bar,
I'm intrigued.
and I have about 4 or 5 beers over 2 hours.
Can I still play?
That's going to cost me how much money?
Oh, you're talking about like how you
So
your mental gymnastics for purchasing something.
for purchasing a game where I will go to a bar with a buddy of mine or with some people, and I'll spend $50 at the bar and have like 4 or 5 drinks over a couple of hours. That's the entertainment value for that 2 hours.
I salute it.
But if I buy that for $50, I'll probably get 10 hours to play at least out of that, if not 50 or 60.
I support this message.
Yeah.
I do it. Like I
So
get it.
I can justify that because I waste money on booze. Which I shouldn't
Like
do.
I'm going to spend it on beer anyway. I might as well have something I have forever.
Yeah.
And you enjoy it. Like Cyberpunk is, I think, a very replayable game.
Yeah. Like I said, I've replayed it twice, and now they have the only thing
There's
is
still stuff
how
you
much
can
is
see.
Liberty City then if you download it on the Switch?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I beat that.
Yeah.
I
So-
got like a really weird ending too.
So we're still getting stick drift? Is that what you're telling me with this?
Stick drift. So they came out and said it. They're like, yeah, we didn't change the sticks. You're going to get stick drift.
Those
So
motherfuckers.
So here's my good. Do I want it? Yes. There are things I would like to play. That games that should have been ran a certain way.
Yeah.
That Link's Awakening,
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, all these games that run proper frame rates that they wanted, but the Switch constrained it. There are games that I forgot that list. I should have found it. There are games that certain websites tried, and they were like, we blamed the developer for the bad performance when we found out it was the Switch the whole time.
Yeah.
The Switch was choking these games.
Sure.
So now some of these games are, oh shit, this is what they should have released this in the first place, but they didn't have the money. Now they have the Switch money to make a better system, but they still didn't give us HAL effects, the joysticks.
Yeah.
That kind of pisses me off.
Yeah. I have a little bit of defense though.
Okay.
Of the hardware and the thing. All right. Everybody like if you're going to buy a handheld that has 60 frames per second, that has games that can run Cyberpunk at 60 frames per second, you're not going to get it at that price point. You're not going to get it at $450.
Yeah, right.
You're going to get it at $700.
So the smarter people that spend time looking at this, like us, see that.
Yeah.
But then the average consumer doesn't see that, right?
These.
They just see $500.
I think the price point on the Switch is pretty
it's
close to. Yeah, right.
It's fair.
Yeah,
500 with
and
a game.
I saw that as soon as I saw what it had inside it and what it could do, and the price point. I mean, it's just as powerful, or it's more powerful than it's a
PS4
Steam Deck.
Pro. Yeah, I did see
More
that.
powerful
They ran
than
them
a
next
Steam
to each
Deck.
other. Yeah.
Yep. And
That's
it's
a
not
$600
as
system.
strong as a PS4 Pro. It's in between the Steam Deck and the PS4 Pro.
I'd like to see Witcher 3
Which is
running on it.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Witcher 3 is one of a really good.
What if I ran Witcher and the
They
thing
put it on the Switch. They called it the Switcher. Get it?
Yeah, I ran Legion. I ran Legion Go, Witcher 3 on my Legion.
How do you look?
Pretty good. 60 frames per second, dude. Solid.
No
60.
dips. You're gonna
No.
like not even like a couple times when
played
like
a lot,
combat
but-
gets a little.
No, but I haven't played through it a shit ton. But you know what runs really well on that was Elden Ring Night Rain. Runs phenomenal on it.
What did Elden Ring do good?
Yeah, Elden Ring runs
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah. Even the DLC ran really well.
I can
on it.
handle
You can go through.
some frame dips. If the game's fun, I overlook that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Like I'm just having fun. I'm not trying to like
Yeah, I don't
have
mind.
my eyes explode. So it looks so good. I just want the game to be.
It's one of the shitty things. Like Path of Exile did do a lot of frame dips on the Legion.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with those.
A lot of
Yeah,
what?
Diablo. That's like Diablo-like, right? So there's a lot happening on the screen.
Yeah. But it was also there's server issues with Path of Exile 2 where it's not transferring data as fast as it's choked off. Too, I don't think they were quite ready for the size that launch was going to be.
I had a comparison too. There was a list of how many units were sold in 4 days for the other consoles.
Yeah.
So you can see how far ahead
Yeah.
they are in 4 days. I think it was like it took for $7 million, it was like 2 weeks for a PlayStation 2, something like that. They had a comparison. So
For
4
what?
days in PlayStation 2. So PlayStation 2 is the biggest selling console still. It's still the most units sold. But in 2 weeks, they had sold, I forgot what it was, but Switch like doubled it in less than.
Yeah. Well, I know their
Switch 2.
day one was 3 million.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's great. 3 million. You can't find one in
I'm
the store.
surprised. I am honestly surprised you didn't buy one.
Yeah, no. I'm stuck on. I said I wasn't going to buy one. I was stuck on the whole. If there was a better game that I knew I was going to play. There is a game that I own that I would like to play on the bigger screen. Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah.
Font's so small, so I need a bigger screen.
Yeah.
But that's not. I'm not going to run it.
It doesn't. It's noticeably bigger screen.
Play it.
There's that's the OLED Switch right there.
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah,
My bag.
It's collecting dust.
Yeah, I play mine here and there on days.
Yeah.
When I work days.
And I know. I have the
some
other
random
Switch.
ass games.
I had a guy at work was like, "You're just gonna buy that thing and just trash on it for the next fucking until the new one
Oh,
comes
he
out."
definitely knows you.
That's kind of what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Hold on one sec.
What are the magnets? Are you
What?
going to go get it now?
Yeah.
You're going to run all the way to work? No. You lying fuck.
Right here.
Does it feel better in your hands? Because, oh, man, it is huge. That's what she said.
I also have.
Dude, it's a lot heavier. They're not lying. Oh, you bought a Pro Controller?
Oh, yeah.
Look at you.
Absolutely.
That feels pretty premium.
I'm a controller guy.
This feels... You know, you hear these statements from... You hear these kind of statements from all the people that get their hands on it, right?
Yeah.
And they say all say the same thing. Like, this feels premium. This feels like a really good...
Yeah, it feels nice.
It really feels way better than the Switch OLED.
Yeah, it
Like,
feels nice. The screen looks good too.
That's some weight.
Yeah, and I played it a little bit.
That's heavy.
Looking at it.
Dude, how long are you holding this like this? What's your...
I don't. I have the dock right out here.
Okay.
And I'd plug it into my computer phone to do it.
It runs better like that, right? Well, with the dock, this dock actually upscales.
Yeah, I mean,
It says because there's actually processing stuff inside
Yeah.
it. How do you pop this bad boy? Right here?
What the thing behind it?
Yeah, this little thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then if you put it back in, just pops right back on.
Oh, that does not come off either.
No,
Have you tried?
no. I mean, I'm sure I could rip it off, but yeah, it's kind of neat.
I think people with like, because the Switch would hurt my hands. This feels like I could play like this longer. Just holding it like this.
You're gonna
Because I'm a
wanna
big
buy one now.
handheld guy. Oh,
You can
yeah.
have that one for $750. Sell it to you right now.
Yeah, in every Switch game you own.
Yeah. I might even throw every Switch game I own,
Yeah.
which is almost none.
Yeah, some of them might have one of mine.
don't know where that's
Octopath.
at.
You got Octopath.
Somewhere.
I know.
Somewhere around here.
I'll never. I mean, I have the box.
Try out the Pro Controller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got the Pro Controller too.
I wasn't a fan of the Pro controllers on the first Switch.
That one's nice.
I feel like this would be more uncomfortable for me, longer sitting like the way I would sit like this instead of like that, right?
But and it's got the bigger kickstand on the back.
So the OLED has
kinda
that. The OLED has the
Oh,
bigger.
yeah, it has the bigger
Yeah, it has a
kickstand.
longer Switch. But it weirded me out with that how thin it was.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty
Someone said it doesn't look like it. They're telling the truth though, that you could stand it up like that vertical for like.
If you set it on its
Yeah,
side.
but it's not. It's like super far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I
anyway.
wouldn't do it either.
No, there's no point in that.
The weight of that bad boy is
Yeah, it's nice.
something.
It's a decent little machine, and I went in for it also.
The battery dead?
No, it's fully charged. What are you gonna do? Play something?
No, I just want to see what the screen looks like, dude.
You're gonna play. We're in the middle of trying to do a podcast here.
No, I can't, yeah.
I'm gonna play Metroid Prime. Huh?
It's dead, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah, okay. Here.
It's not. Maybe it is.
I
It shouldn't be. Maybe I unplugged it.
want to see what the screen look like because it's not an OLED,
Yeah.
but it's better than the Switch that they had before. It's somewhere between OLED and LCDs, something like that.
And it does have the plug on the top and the bottom, which was a big bitch. that people had.
Yeah, man, I was doing it the other day. I'm like, God, this thing would be better if I had,
Yeah, you had
a plug on top.
old buy a stand for it.
Yep, that can pass
But
through.
now you don't.
I remember when we first got Switches, me, Norris, Alex, we're all playing it, and they weren't bringing their charger.
Yeah.
And then they started bringing their charger, but then they didn't have a stand. So I had a stand, so we would all be borrowing the stand at different times to
So you
keep
could charge it.
We're all playing Zelda.
Yeah, that one
Breath of
stand's
the
like
Wild.
$14 off of Amazon. It fucking was a game changer.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Like this stand would work that I have the iPad sitting on. Would work well.
Yeah, there's people talking about it at work. Oh, you going to get one? I'm like, if I see one, maybe
Yeah.
I'll get one.
You're going to get one now.
Well,
Now that
yeah,
you
it
have
feels
it in your
great.
hand.
Yeah, it feels great.
But
But
because you're a huge Nintendo nerd.
yeah, but I know I'm not gonna. If there had to be the killer app on there that I just needed, but it's not there.
Cyberpunk.
No, I played it.
I just got it because I'm a gadgets guy.
Yeah, I am too, but I'm still
gotta
not
have
going
all
to
the
justify
gadgets.
it. Mm-mm.
I'm more
I'd
of a
rather-
gadgets guy than you are.
My kid wants a Steam Deck.
See, I didn't even fucking. I've played that for like. That thing's brand new.
Yeah,
Brand new.
yeah, I played the shit out of my.
The other
OLED.
one's brand new
My
too.
OLED has been played.
Yeah, brand new. I got it for the thing. I played Zelda on that thing for enough for me to get sick of it, probably 20 minutes, and then
That new Ninja Gaiden looks really good. We'll probably talk about this later, but
Ninja
like
Gaiden.
the Ninja Gaiden is the 2D Ninja Gaiden probably be great on this, right?
I think the 3D shit's pretty good on it too.
I know, but the 2D one would probably look. It's like one of the type of games that you would play on this thing. Like, I don't need to play
I thought about getting
a
Blasphemous
pixel
2
game
on there.
on a 70-inch OLED screen in my living. You know what I mean? Like, I'm playing
Yeah.
Doom, and right now I'm playing Indiana Jones.
How was
That's
that?
it. It's definitely an adventure game, and dude, they nailed the voice. They nailed the feel.
Yeah, that was that one guy. Your
Troy
guy.
Baker.
Yeah.
They nailed the feel of the movies. Like, it feels really good. The music, which isn't, it's based on John Williams.
They got you with that weaponized nostalgia, didn't they?
Fucking punch sounds are straight, from the
movie. Yeah.
It's great.
Sure.
You knock somebody out, it's awesome. And they don't when
I downloaded it. Maybe I'll play
there's
it.
subtitles by default.
Yeah.
So you hear people talking around you.
Yeah.
And who's the main villain in all the Indiana Jones?
The Nazis.
Fascist. It says fascist colon text.
It doesn't say Nazis?
It says fascist.
Is that because of Germany?
I don't know. I think eventually maybe we'll get to Nazi. Maybe they muted it and now they're just called fascists.
Well, because Germany has that rule that you can't use the Nazi terminology in
Mussolini has occupied the Vatican.
Yeah.
With fascists.
Maybe that's why. Because if it's
Right.
set in Italy, then
Yes.
it's not the Nazis. It's
So I was
the
like,
fascists.
I forgot where I started the game, but yeah.
Because the Nazis were definitely they were different than Mussolini's fascist Italy.
Yeah. You relive Raiders of the Lost Ark in the very beginning of this game. So
It's kind of weird. They don't get I don't think Italy gets the hate like the Nazis do. Do they?
No, we like their food.
Yeah.
Their food's way better.
I don't know how culpable they were in rounding up the Jews, but
They just kind of like did the Homer Simpson in the background, like,
yeah, they're like, we're helping you guys out, but I don't
oh,
know.
it was all those guys.
Yeah, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Italy's saying right now. Hey,
Pot, you want some pot? Here's some pasta.
yeah, they were involved in World War II, but you don't get the hate to the Nazis.
No, they're very well loved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even the Germans nowadays
they make
stuff.
great handbags.
German, huh? No, China makes those. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but they
that
put
came
their
out.
Italian names on them
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they do.
and the pasta rockets.
All right, did you watch any of the?
Mind's Eye.
Oh yeah, Mind's Eye. Well, and the crazy thing is, I think there was a lot of hype, a little bit of
So
hype.
they
about
came
that
out
game.
with some awkward marketing. No, it was hitting me. I remember seeing it. Like, what is it? All of a sudden, boom! Here's some driving. Nobody's talking. It just showed a car driving through traffic.
Yeah.
And then
was
now
really
there's
excited for that
combat.
game.
Boom, boom, boom. It's Leslie Benzies, who was formerly of Rockstar North, had something to do with this. And
Wasn't
he's
the
dealing-
Hausers, huh?
No.
What are the Hausers up to
I
nowadays?
don't know where they are. They're working on something.
Yeah.
But they had a legal debacle with Leslie Benzies now. And nobody's saying it's bad. It's just not good. That's
So
what
it's like a
GameRanks is saying.
5,
They're like,
6 out of
it's-
10 game.
It's just padding. There's no real substance. When you the game is drive to point A to point B, do an easy third person
How much
kill
is the game?
mission, $60, $70.
Yeah.
And then the whole time you drive. So in Grand Theft Auto, what do you got from when you're driving? What's happening?
You play music. There's shit going on around you.
Podcasts.
Yeah.
There's talk radio. People calling you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's
Nothing.
shit going on around you.
Nothing. 3-minute drive.
Hey, you hear people shouting.
3-minute drive with silence.
Really? That sucks. That would be so boring. I'd be like, hey, is there a fast travel?
Yeah,
here?
like,
and there is fast travel in
GTA.
Yeah.
You can get a taxi.
Yeah.
You can call a cab. Or you can get a car delivered
Yeah.
in that game. That's great.
Yeah,
They just said it's bad. The dialogue seems AI written in certain areas.
Huh.
Somebody said it seemed like a game that was just like obligation.
Obligation.
That they were obligated to make this game because of whatever
Yeah,
reason.
let's
It's like,
get this out of the
like
way. Somebody
actors,
signed a contract that was bad.
Actors have to do this, right? We're going to give you this big blockbuster hit,
Yeah.
but you have to do these 2 dumb movies that we give you.
Yeah.
Like that's what
Honestly, that
Ben
hurts.
Affleck let the cat out of the bag for that one because he had to do that movie called Paycheck,
Yeah.
and the joke was he's like that's what it was, like it was a paycheck.
Huh.
The movie Paycheck wasn't good, but he had to do the big movie, and they had to do these before he gave it to him.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. So I saw a little bit of gameplay of this. I didn't pay much attention. Some streamer was playing it. He got sponsored stream.
Oh yeah, they said some of the sponsors were like, "Oh, it's good."
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
people are going to say that.
The sponsors,
That's the only problem with listening to sponsors.
they withheld all the codes
yeah.
unless you were so specific people,
Yeah.
and then no review codes were given
Yeah.
for reasons you can tell why. But it's just one of those examples. Now everybody's gonna make don't
Yeah, you don't
Don't
listen
release
to,
shit.
Don't listen to sponsored
Yeah.
fucking streams. And
Right.
if I was playing, I would never get a sponsored stream for like, if I was in that space, because I would just shit on a fucking game if I had. And that would be the
know,
last
man.
sponsored I'd ever have. I'd be like, this is fucking dope
The
shit.
angry gamer nerd was doing that shit a long time ago.
Just fucking
Yeah, he would just play a
shitting
game
on
and
shit.
just be like, "This shit sucks."
This is terrible.
Bitch the whole time he played it.
Yeah.
Like it's funny.
I'd be like, what the fuck is? I'd turn it off. I'd be like, all right, you guys don't have to pay me. Get the
But he's
fuck
a little
outta
over
here.
the top, so he's like, it wasn't
Yeah.
like just good humor. Like we would shit on it.
Huh.
That'd be an interesting segment.
Like, this is a fucking sucks.
Let's play this shit. Oh my god, and just make
Yeah.
jokes the whole time.
Like if I was sponsored to play like Breath of the Wild or some shit like that.
A gamer version of Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
think we did that in front of somebody. once.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, he thought it was funny because I was shitting all over.
And
the
here we
game.
are.
Yeah. So
Showcase.
did you watch any of that? I
I-
watched almost all of these.
I watched it in pieces, so I didn't watch some of them. I just watched the trailers when they were getting released.
The Xbox Showcase looked pretty solid.
So that's Xbox Game Showcase did look pretty good. So I'm all of these actually, not just Xbox, Summer Game Fest and PlayStation. A lot of new IP, which I'm happy to see.
No Bloodborne.
No Bloodborne.
No Bloodborne.
That upsets
That was
me.
what we were hoping
It
for.
upsets me every time because
That's
I
what we were
would
hoping
love
for
to
this
play.
time.
It. Yeah, maybe next year, like
Yeah,
a
every
Chicago
time.
sports team fan.
Bloodborne. Yeah. So they had the Outer Wilds. That was
Outer Worlds.
after coming off
Outer
of
Wilds is
Avowed
a different game.
by. Yeah, I said Outer Worlds.
You said Outer Wilds.
No, I did not.
Okay,
Run back the tape.
run it back.
But that's Oblivion Studios. After
No.
After coming off of Avowed.
It's not. No. It's not Oblivion. That's Obsidian.
That's what I meant.
Obsidian. You're fucking up today.
I'm thinking
Drink
of
that coffee.
I'm thinking of the game.
Yeah.
Obsidian. Yeah. After coming off of Avowed, they're gonna come out with Outer Worlds. Did you play the first one?
Yeah.
It was
Exactly.
yeah.
But now it's probably different, but the combat needed a lot of work.
Call of Duty, of course, is gonna sell a shit ton of videos.
Blops.
Yeah.
Blops 7.
Yeah. Ninja Gaiden. Tony Hawk.
Ninja Gaiden will sell, like, there's some Ninja Gaiden freaks out there.
Yeah.
Because they also have the other one. There's a 2D one coming out, too. Yeah. On top of that.
This is a good splash screen.
It's
They all
very
should have
good.
done this.
Grounded 2, I cannot wait to tell my kids about.
Oh, did they play? They play the first Grounded.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Oh, my God. You should, it's so funny because I remember first playing them with them when they're young.
Yeah.
And he could barely build, like, a 2-story house.
Yeah.
And then I fast forward 6 months. I'm like, what the fuck is all this?
Yeah.
Gears of War Reloaded.
That's like all the games or whatever the first 3 games.
I think it's the first 3
Yeah.
remastered.
Yeah, something like that.
I'd play the first one. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, first Gears of War is fucking great.
It had really good
What is that,
ambiance.
DLC, the Indiana Jones?
Yeah,
Or
Order
is
of
it
Giants.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. This
Clockwork Revolution, I'm
is the
intrigued by
shiner of this
I'm
whole
intrigued
show.
by.
This
Yes.
motherfucker stood out
Yeah.
over everything.
So
I
it's a
stopped dead. I was like, what is this?
Steampunky world.
Feels like BioShock.
But supposedly, if you can change
Yes.
the past and it alters the way the world
Yes.
looks, I am interested to see how that works.
In Exile
It's probably going to be a huge
is
disappointment.
the
though.
developer, and they did Wastelands. They did a lot of strategy games, like grid-based. This looks, man, some of the combat, I was like, what?
We'll see.
They throw this clock, and it blows the dude up in the air, and like,
Yeah, they freeze time.
you had powers. Like, this looked a lot like BioShock.
Yeah,
a lot like
it. It looks good. I'd be interested to see how much if you
Yeah.
go and change the past or
Yeah.
whatever, how much it's honestly, because really, how can you build a game that's like
Yeah.
that and have it real big, but have like
Really complex things happening. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to really
mean-
change a lot.
You have that in Baldur's Gate where the game is very complex. There's a lot of complex story things, and there's a lot of themes, and there's a lot of different storylines you can go down, but the graphics aren't like mind blowing.
This looks really good. A lot of
Yeah.
combat. The combat looks so good.
Like, how can you have a Baldur's Gate level of gameplay, storytelling, and all that? Not gameplay, but storytelling and everything, but then have it be cyberpunk-esque graphics. How can you do that?
Let's hope AI is the reason.
Unless the game's like,
Because you're leaving placeholder stuff open, right? So you're leaving in
Yeah.
the code, you're leaving these placeholders open, then you have this big pool of stuff, and you're saying these conditions are met, take this and put it in these placeholders. But how
memory,
how big is it? Is it
graphics,
just
how big of a team do
so
they have working
in
on
the
it to
in the
do all this
trailer?
shit?
It was like statues change,
Yes.
newspaper articles change.
Yeah.
But we don't know how. Like we're not changing the aesthetic
Yeah,
of the world.
if the world looks exactly the fucking
Yeah,
same
then
and
you're just
everything,
having these
and
few
you just
items.
a couple of
Right.
items change, then it's gonna be like that's a meh.
Like if the
mechanic,
way
I think.
people talk changed and like certain styles, like the way the world looked,
Yeah.
different, that'd be huge.
that would be huge.
But
Yeah,
High on Life 2, I was cool on the first one.
That was a
Everybody-
good
but I
idea.
made it about
the first
halfway
one was
through.
successful, so then you made another.
It was successful.
Yeah, I forget the Dawn Walker.
That actually looked good, Blood of the Dawnwalker. It's a vampire game. That actually looks
I'm out.
fun. It looks like Assassin's Creed with vampires.
Okay,
You're running around like stealth killing people.
I barely remember watching that.
I don't know what the fuck Keeper was.
No.
Let's see. Gears of War Reloaded.
Yep.
Grounded 2.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
Tony.
Seahawk.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, who cares?
And emo. Oh, that
Animals.
one looked cute. That's for chicks.
cute.
It's like Pokemon.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Pokemon one.
But
it
what's
looked
the
really
other
good.
one? What's the what? Pokemon with guns.
Oh, the Power World.
That's what it
This
reminded
one,
me
yeah.
of.
We. That's because this is like another Pokemon game. And then there's this one. What is it?
Aphelion?
That one looks like. Oh, that was the
sci-fi.
one that they did in conjunction with the propagandists over in Europe that do the space program, trying to tell you the world's not flat.
Fates. I knew it when I saw this game. The artwork screamed
Hades.
Spiritfarer. No, Spiritfarer.
Really?
My kids played this a lot.
Yeah, isn't that like isometric top-down game?
It's a side scroller,
Oh,
but
okay,
it looks
yeah,
like
it's
hand drawn.
Yeah, it's what do they call Metroidvania.
My kids will play it just because it looks like
That looked good.
this does look pretty
That
good.
looked good right there. The Beast of Reincarnation.
Yeah.
Yeah. DEI.
Game Freak, huh?
Yeah, DEI.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the same people that did that's Pokemon too.
Here we go. Blood of the Dawnwalker, dude. This looks pretty good.
That guy's haircut is not looking good though.
No, I hope I can change it.
Let's hope so.
Look at that.
They came to rule.
I don't want to see cinematics, dude. I can't stand when they do that.
They tried to
Like-
change me into one of them.
You can put it in there,
They
but
should be it should be illegal not to show like at least some
yeah,
gameplay.
there's some.
Yeah, there you go. That looks okay.
Yeah, see?
That looks okay. That looks a little clunky how he's running over
I'm
the
interested.
roofs.
It's all it feels like The Witcher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like clunky gameplay.
It does look a little
Chronos.
Chronos.
That's
New
the
Dawn.
space spooky game.
bit. Bloober Team.
What is that? That's like what is the one where you're in space?
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Yeah.
I was thinking Death Stranding for some reason.
Chronos Bloober Team did the Silent Hill remake recently.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy
Silent
remake.
Hill in
Integrate. Yeah, we've played this already.
Yeah, isn't it? No, it's coming out. So,
Yeah.
yep.
It's on PlayStation a long time ago. And then 16.
That's cool. That was less than a year ago that came out.
I have it on PlayStation. And I played maybe a third of it.
Did you?
High Life 2.
High on Life, too.
High on Life.
That one, I don't know. That looked pretty
Talking
good, though.
guns are
Like,
pretty
with
funny.
this-
There
with
was
this-
some adult humor.
Well, then they do, like, it shows the skateboard in this picture, but
Yeah.
how he's moving through the environment on the skateboard, that was pretty neat.
This looked like a good fighting game. Plus, it's invincible. I like the show.
That show's
Pretty good.
okay.
I mean, but it's a fighting game, so like I don't want to spend money on it.
No. You gotta wait till it
play
comes.
it.
Well, it's
Yep.
going to be,
I'll play it
it's
on
game, every single one of these games
Game
is
Pass.
Game Pass.
Day one.
Day one on Game Pass.
Mudang. To Heart. Cinematic tactical action adventure.
Oh, yeah, that one looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, and that's a
CQC.
Korean studio.
It is a
Too.
Korean studio.
And the Koreans have been coming out with some bangers lately. They came out with Stellar Blade.
Yep. And you're a North Korean Special Forces operative
Hell yeah.
dispatched to the south.
Hell yeah.
And
You're a
and
North Korean
Gavy-
special operative?
And Gavy, a K-pop idol whose past holds a dangerous secret.
That sounds a little gay. But, yeah, hey.
Interesting.
I'll play it.
K-pop. You
Sounds
get to
gay.
shoot up some K-pop.
Sounds gay, I'm in.
What is it? Persona 4. Revival. I like Persona games.
Do you?
They're huge, though.
Never
Like,
really
I can't play another one.
Playing Alana, that's
Played
that
5.
fucking... That's one of those weird games.
Artsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artsy.
Artsy with a story to tell.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
they
get-
want to get you sad.
They want you to feel stuff.
Yeah, I know. Those bore the shit out of me.
Yeah, they do.
Spearfair is one of those, though.
Well,
My-
Tunic
my
was like
kids
that.
played
That's,
it.
Tunic was like that artsy shit.
It was artsy, but
Was
it
it
had way more
Cocoon?
puzzles.
Cocoon was like that. Yeah, it's puzzly,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
it's like got this style that you're supposed to like.
Resonance, Plague Tale. I didn't play the first ones. First two, this is the
You're
prequel.
tired. You need to drink that Bang. Purple
I know,
Haze,
man.
You stole that out of my fridge.
purple-
didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Solo Leveling, which is an anime.
This is probably one of those gotcha games. That game I heard is
What?
weird because you're the only like you have a team of people, but you're the only one that levels up.
Weird.
So your team doesn't level up around you.
This looks cool.
Yeah, the Meat Boy.
3D.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Yeah.
their what's that? What's the PlayStation one? The little robot,
Astrobot.
And then Nintendo has their
Super Meat Boy, dude.
yeah. Nintendo has Mario.
I have to show my kids that one. They might like that one. There
This
are no
one-
ghosts.
Yeah.
This
This one
is-
looks. I don't know.
This looks woke.
Ah,
Who's this by? It looks like the team that made oh god. I forgot that it's another like narrative game that's like there's been
yeah,
so
but
many.
it's like you have the house and the house. That's the one.
Jeez.
Another for
Life is Strange.
Age
This
of
looks like the
Mythology.
Life is Strange people.
Huh.
Age of Mythology,
yeah.
DLC, Elder Scrolls Online, more.
Nobody cares about that.
More.
That game is so
Fallout,
dead.
Fallout
Fallout 76.
76. I'm
I
good.
can't believe they're still releasing shit for that one.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle DLC. I'm currently playing that. It is enjoyable.
Yeah, it got good reviews.
Feels very much like you're in a movie.
really
Like you're
a
opening
lot of
your,
cutscenes. Is that what you're saying?
No. You're opening your journal. It's not like a video game map. You're looking at an actual map, and like picking
he
up
unfolds
notes
it and shit every time?
picking up notes. And I needed like a combination for a safe, and I found a card. I had to like turn it and look on the back, and I had 2 numbers. And then
Huh.
you're finding notes to solve puzzles.
Yeah.
You're using your whip to climb stuff.
Huh. And
can
it's like
disarm
first
people.
person too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So good.
And then Sea of Thieves.
That was at Smuggler's Tide.
Yeah.
They didn't put. Where's the clockwork, bro? What?
Clockwork Odyssey. It's probably at the
Clockwork
top.
Revolution.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Tony
That game, but
Hawk.
they debuted that game like years ago.
Keeper.
The Clockwork. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's at the top.
God, that game looks good.
Hopefully it's good. Hopefully
God.
because this game looks like it's gonna have a shit ton of hype. It's gonna,
It's long.
it's got that steampunky vibe, like you said. It's got that old timey fucking world vibe.
And
blood on the cobbles.
there's actual like, isn't there? There's full robots.
Yeah.
like steampunk robots that
Yeah.
you talk to.
Yeah. You have that little
midget.
shithead doll. And then the character creator in this, they showcased a little bit of it, looked really in depth and really good. They had more than like one hairstyle for fucking people.
It's very adult. I heard the
Yeah,
humor.
that's
It's
fine.
very adult. That's good.
That's good.
It's good. They won't have to hold back.
Yeah. Kids get enough shit nowadays. They get their
Yeah, they got everything. Where's the? I want to see the gameplay, dude. Some of that gameplay. That
Yeah, and you can add like all the shit, different options for like.
this is Fallout. Very
So
Fallout.
how
4.
is this going to be this big, this complicated, and
This
have this?
awesome?
Yeah, it looks good. I can't wait. I will play the shit out of this game, and it releases next year. Correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there goes. Go back in time, change some stuff.
Yeah.
Right, boom.
Well,
So
see, but
here's
it
the
does,
whole
it
world's
shows-
gonna change.
Yeah,
See,
it
okay.
shows the world changing.
Wow, this thing right here on your hand,
Yeah,
man.
but it shows like buildings changing, architecture changing, all that.
I thought it
I
was
don't
going to be
know,
super
man.
boring until I saw this. I was like, this looks so good.
Yeah, I was hyped for this game when they first showcased it a long time ago. Like they
Man.
showcased this game probably 2 years ago for the first time.
They did some work on it.
Yeah. So we'll see. The gameplay looks good. It looks smooth, fluid. See, like the statues changing and stuff. Well, we'll see.
This right here, boom, pop, 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 pop. I like that.
When the rabbits got the gun.
Headshot. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool. Yeah, and then he reverses time
manipulation,
and
yep, in
puts
the
a
environment.
structure back up. Yeah.
Wow. Where's this one part I like?
I don't see any yellow paint yet
yeah,
around the game.
I don't know why that irritates everybody.
Yellow paint?
Yeah.
It does, if
I
it's
think you should be able to turn it on and off.
because you can do it in a classy way.
Yeah.
Elden Ring and From Software does it in a very classy way. There are certain things like you can do, like that like when you see a light in the distance, that's kind of the way to go.
It's usually green.
yeah.
Green light and
Well,
doom
no, like
is,
in
is the way you lead.
yeah, in Dark Souls 1 they had the lights in oh shit, I can't think of the name of the area. The Poison Swamp, Blighttown.
Mm-hmm.
You had the lights that would and that was a ladder. So you knew, like, if you saw something you didn't quite know where to go, and you're like, all right, maybe I'll try this way, that way. Elden Ring has like different ways to guide you in these games. But if you look at a game like God of War, wherever, when they had
paint.
they had the paint,
Tomb Raider,
they had the
paint.
shit all over
Indiana
Tomb Raider,
Jones,
and then
white
on top of that, that's not even good enough in a lot of the games nowadays. And if you remember in God of War, they had to turn down your fucking little buddy that was following you around because he would like say, "Hey, why don't we go this way?"
They had to kill Aloy from Horizon's Forbidden West.
Yeah, 'cause she used to talk. They talk.
So
too
she
much.
would give you the kid would give you the answer to the puzzle before you could even solve it.
Yeah,
Aloy just wouldn't shut up.
yeah. And then if you go, you bring that too with what is that one DEI game with the voodoo people in the swamp? I can't remember. But in that game, you can actually turn off all the boss fighting.
Yeah, good.
So you're just walking through a story.
South of Midnight.
That's it. Yeah, you can actually just turn off all the fights. So
It's just story.
there's no It's like, why don't you just watch a
That's
fucking
fine.
movie?
I think all the options in there are great.
No.
But I
Get
want
the
to
fuck
play the
outta
game.
here.
I want to play the game.
Yeah, I know you want to play the game, but at that point, you're just making.
Well, they
Like with the yellow
there was
paint
an
and all that
interview
shit.
about the yellow paint
People
with
hate that
developers,
shit,
and
though.
you know what the developer said? Why we do it?
Yeah, why?
Because you guys are too stupid.
No.
Yeah, he was
People are
like,
not too stupid.
they did tests, and they said if we don't put it up, they can't figure out the end of the level. So we had to dumb it down and like basically say
are they
this
testing?
is large groups of people.
'Cause I
They
played
said,
through-
we got to go that right. Well, we're gamer athletes.
Yeah, I play through every Souls game and all these games like
Yeah.
this that give you zero hints or
I
zero
know.
anything. I play through them one time.
Listen, we played Nintendo.
Yeah.
That was hard.
I'll play through those like one time without looking anything up.
Yeah.
And then after that, I might look up like good builds or something like that. I'll look up a build that looks fun, and then I'll fucking figure out, or I'll
It's all
read
the-
where to get this shit at, so then I can have the build that I want.
what are they called? The basic gamers. What are they called? What's the name? Their label?
Normies.
Casuals.
Normies.
All the casuals.
Yeah.
Casual gamers.
The casual
need it.
gamers.
They can't. The casual audience will not find out where to go if they don't put this stuff
That's
in there.
retarded.
So that's fine. I can, as long as I can turn it off, like it's great. But Indiana Jones has white paint. Doom did green torches. Expedition 3 was torches, lights in general. You just saw lights in a certain
The thing
direction.
about it though is like back in the day they used to figure out. It's like the game developers got lazy with it.
Link to the Past
Because
didn't
back
give you anywhere to go.
Well, yeah, but back in the day that they, like I said, with the torches, and that's like in Elden Ring, you'd have like a path, or you'd have something that looked just a little bit like it's not supposed to be there. Whether like in the castle,
These are
of
real
flowers
organic way to
Yeah.
build levels, though. That's why
Yeah.
I think they're second to none.
Yeah, you'd have something interesting that over there, like you'd have a different tree like over here, something that looked
Caught
different,
your
that
eye.
just
They
caught
know
your
how
eye. And
to-
you're
they
like,
know
okay,
how to
maybe I'll
frame
go
a
this
scene
way
to bring you into it.
Yeah,
That-
there's a staircase
yeah.
that goes up, and there's a torch in that room that has a little illumination.
They're
in that
crafting
area.
their world from nothing. So you got
Yeah.
a city where you need to go a certain way. They need to be like, all right.
See,
paint-
but then
paint's
that's
over
like
here.
the main stuff, and then they had even in like Elden Ring and those, they had even little more subtle hints to really like reward the really explorer
the
types.
off the beat people. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I hate games that don't reward me for exploring. In a game that's open world and I go to the tallest peak, there better be something up there.
Yeah, that's,
I'm gonna be mad, or an achievement or something like boom. Yeah, Zelda hadn't have shit up
yeah,
there.
and 120
A
shrines to go
shrine.
to, and they don't do shit for me.
Yeah, well, it just gave me more stamina.
Yeah.
Then I can just eat food to do that though.
Yeah. So that was the Xbox One. So the Clockwork Revolution
The big stand
was the big one on that one.
Yep.
Then you had the PlayStation State of Play. Also,
which they didn't do a cool splash screen.
was a little disappointed in the
Yeah, the Astrobot.
the
Just
State of
more,
Play.
You know, it'll be better when there's an Astrobot sequel, not
Yeah.
just more stuff. I don't know
Baby
what the
steps.
fuck baby steps.
You don't know what that is? It's like one of those ones where you got to control them and stuff. It's been out on PC.
Bloodstained, a sequel. Bloodstained's an old Castlevania,
What's going on? You
Metroidvania.
tired? Staying up
Yeah,
late?
man. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Metroidvania. From the original creator of
that one looked actually pretty decent.
Bloodstained was made by the original creator of Symphony of the Night,
Yeah,
and he.
because I
This was a
like
Kickstarter
those
game.
games. I like
Bloodstained
Blasphemous.
was a Kickstarter game.
Stop talking over me.
Yeah, no, you like Blasphemous. Yeah, that's a Metroidvania, right? Yeah.
Blasphemous too. Yeah.
Bloodstained at launch was dog shit. Like again, a Kickstarter game that didn't do good.
What is Chiron?
Cairn?
Cairn? I don't remember if I've
Like
seen
a
that.
rock cairn.
Oh, that's the climbing
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah. Pass.
Digimon. Pass.
Okay.
Everybody's Golf. Good party game.
Pass.
But I won't buy it. Always, I just love Final Fantasy Tactics. I probably won't buy it.
Yeah, I never
But
liked the
that's
tactics
cool.
ones.
Really?
No,
I always loved
didn't
them.
really like them. What is that?
Ghost of Yotai.
Pass.
Oh man,
I didn't like Ghost of Tsushima.
this one looks good. I got.
Oh yeah, the Hirogami.
Yeah.
Where you're changing the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta show
very
them.
clever.
Yep.
Yeah,
007 First Light looks. I'm interested because it's the Hitman team,
yeah,
the guys that made Hitman.
yeah. The
Yep.
gameplay in that looked all right too.
Mhm.
And it's the first like 007 game in a while.
Like, and it's a fresh story. It's not like based on an old Bond.
yeah, and it's him
Yep.
learning to be
Bond.
Yeah,
Yep.
so he's not Bond yet, and he's a young Bond, and he's got a little bit of that attitude.
Illuminous VR.
What
Some
was the
people
other game
love
that-
this.
The
this
VR shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anybody who uses the VR. My boy's got a VR, does not use it.
People.
Zero. I don't know who
Yep.
they're releasing this shit for.
This fighting game
Yeah, that looked good.
blew up. And
Yeah.
people were like, what is this?
Yeah, it's the Capcom going back.
Man. And
Yeah,
it's,
the
it
fighting
looks
shit
like
looks
the Street Fighter, the new Street Fighter art. Like, that looks really good.
Yeah, it looks good. Not for $80,
Keep
but
what? Keep it in Japanese too. That's great.
that's one thing I noticed was
Wow.
these state of plays had more subtitles and Asian people speaking in them. Have you noticed that? Did you notice that this time? It just shows you, and not that that's a bad thing. It just shows you that games are more of a worldwider audience now, and
Yeah.
they're not. I guess maybe they don't feel the need to cater to America as much.
well, this is
Especially
I think
since
the
the
studios
games that we're putting out suck dick.
in Asia, Japan.
No, yeah, I know that, but like they didn't cater like this.
Yeah,
the
right, they
Xbox,
didn't change it.
They didn't change it because they knew people around the world were going to be watching it.
They're leaving more of the audio tracks in games too. Like,
Yeah.
they're not just offering English. They're giving
Yeah.
you a full audio track. Of
Solid Snake.
oh
Snake
yeah,
Eater.
dude! I'm excited for this game, man. Like I want to try it again.
That's a
now that I'm
remaster,
older.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember playing it when I was younger, and like maybe the story just went over my head. Well, Hideo Kojima he goes out there with the stories,
Yeah.
but this is pretty good.
With Death Stranding, because then they did Death Stranding 2 in this one too.
Yup.
Yeah.
And they're saying that's supposed to be good.
I don't know. It's weird with the babies.
Why
babies
does the
in the
baby
bottles.
it's the
I
BB?
have
Like,
no
what is
idea.
the baby thing?
I didn't play the first one, so I don't know.
And people really like that, like their connection. I was like, it's a baby. It's a baby that's in water,
weird.
in like liquid. How?
Yeah. I don't know.
Conan O'Brien was in the first one.
Was he?
He's like a hidden appearance.
Really?
Yeah. Monster Energy.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like Mortal Kombat
It
Legacy
doesn't like
Convention.
it's a walking simulator, so Death Stranding's
Yeah,
not really my
delivering
kind of
packages.
thing. Yeah. Not really my style of game, but
Yeah. Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
the Legacy Collection.
It's got 1, 2, 3, Ultimate MK3, which was an arcade only game. That was really good. This is the 2D Ninja Gaiden.
The 2D side scroller.
Yeah, man. This is pretty good. Like perfect Switch game. Look at it. Pow.
Yeah.
I'd play that. Pow.
That looks hard as shit, don't it?
You have to use this bounce technique that you, not her, the other dude.
That looks hard as fuck. There's
You
like
gotta use
shit
this. You
flying
gotta
all over
like
the
jump
fucking
top, that. Like that's big into the gameplay. Hopping on shit like that. Yeah.
I only play side scrollers for a little while. It's got to be really good.
Yeah. Ninja Gaiden. Neo 3, which is hard. They're
Yeah.
they're Souls games.
Who is that?
Team Ninja.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they did that fucking Wolong.
Koei Tecmo. PlayStation Plus.
This one looked okay.
Pragmata looks
The fucking gameplay in that looked really
Oh, look
good.
at- I can't
You had
even-
you had
wow.
why can't you watch that?
Yeah, no shit. But whatever.
As long as it's you're over 18 or whatever. But yeah, you have that kid that's on your back and she like has magic powers or whatever the fuck.
Oh look, it's Japanese, so you gotta do year first.
Yeah, you didn't notice that when it said year?
No.
Oh. 80. I was born on the 80th day. But the gameplay on this looked really
Yeah,
good.
really good.
Solid.
She's a cyborg with some cool like hack powers.
Yeah, and yeah, she does that.
Yep.
Uses her mind to control the
It
robots
disappeared
around
for
her.
like 4 years.
Really?
Like, they showed it before and then it disappeared off the grid, so people were kind of like, "Oh wow, look."
Like it looks fucking good.
Yeah, it looks crisp.
It does.
Right.
It looks good. The movement looks good. The kid on your back isn't intrusive. Hopefully it's not one of
on
those.
your back.
Yeah. Hopefully she doesn't like talk a bunch like, hey,
Oh,
let's go
God.
over this way.
God.
Yeah.
Silence.
As long as it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I definitely noticed that one.
Alien vibe.
This one looks interesting.
What, Romeo's
Romeo's a dead man.
Yeah.
Yep. The combat looks
Yeah, that was it. It was like
really
cartoony or whatever
crazy.
the
Like,
fuck. Yeah.
pop, pop, pop.
That looks good. That's like a Souls like with guns a little bit.
Almost
Yeah.
like was it lollipop chainsaw type stuff? All bloody.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one looks like ink. I don't know what that
If
is.
they came out on PC, I'd play these.
Sea of Remnants. Anything with boats and shit, I'm out.
Silent Hill F. That's not. I don't know why they thought F was a good fucking F. No, it's F is fail.
Yeah.
F. Why would you do that?
Great.
That's the first thing I thought is fail. What they're already just setting this up for failing. Sea of Swords.
Yeah.
Fucking that looks stupid as shit.
Yeah. Somebody
You just fucking cruise around on a sword.
Yep.
Looks dumb as fuck.
This looks interesting. The Thief games were good back in the day, but it's a VR game.
Yeah.
That sucks. Tides of Tomorrow. I don't even know what that is.
It's the Tides of Tomorrow.
Tides of Tomorrow. You will avoid traps, investigate. Okay, that was it.
All right,
put Death
that's
Stranding in
PlayStation.
here.
And then you had Jeff
Stranding.
Keegles or whatever. His state of play.
Jeff Kegel.
Yeah, that guy's such a fucking tool, but he
I
does
know,
put on
dude.
the
I know, man.
big shows.
Summer Games Fest. IGN had their live thing going on. They had a panel based on Pride, and they had a Pride panel.
Did
Some
they?
queer voices of the gaming industry.
That's really awesome.
I should have clicked it to see the dislikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Summer Game Fest.
I gotta quit playing to that modern audience.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody in the modern audience.
Death Stranding 2.
Okay, so it's that Mortal Shell looks good. Mortal Shell 2.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Looks really good. The first Mortal Shell I thought was a little clunky. The gameplay's a little
Hopefully
clunky.
they
But
fix it, right?
yeah. But it still was a very well received game.
I don't know if that Chronicles Medieval.
Yeah, that's like
What?
click on that.
Todd and Tom Hardy narrated the trailer.
Tom Hardy. Yeah,
This looks like Doom
no,
right away.
no. This guy's forging a sword.
So the Lord,
Yeah, I remember watching this. This is like kind of.
but ambition.
If this is either this is the one I'm thinking of, then this is like, I'm the core audience for this kind of shit.
Looks like
No war,
what was the game I was just playing? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
but war found me.
I don't like that first person as much.
It depends.
I'm a big. I like third person.
Resident
shit.
Evils. I'm good with the Resident Evils being first person.
They're third person.
No.
When you're playing with Leon,
Not if you play
which one?
Biohazard and Village.
Yeah, the Village is first
And
person.
this one will. The next one that they just announced, which we'll get to, is both.
One ending.
Oh, you can play either or.
Either or.
Well, it's kind of like Skyrim, but Skyrim's real clunky if
Yeah,
you're in
what's that
third
shit?
person. Yeah,
I shall find
I guess that's maybe it's part of its charm.
Where's the fucking gameplay? There we go. Oh hell no! Was you sieging?
I don't know. Maybe this
Yeah, I
isn't
see the
kind
bars on the top.
Of, okay, this isn't my kind of game.
No, not for me.
No.
Looks good.
They have Sonic.
Yeah, no.
Hey, why does he need a car?
Sonic is in
He
a
runs
car?
really fast.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's like it's a Flintstones car. He uses his feet.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Code Vein 2. The
Code Vein
first
2,
Code Vein was really good.
Vampires,
I never played it, but I heard a lot.
Yep.
And what is Into the Abyss? Is that one of those scary underwater fucking
Yeah,
bullshit
it
games?
says they made Little Nightmares, so that's
Oh, okay. Yeah. Little Nightmares is okay. Oh, Jon
that's
Snow. That
Strategy
We'll
game.
see how that turns out.
yeah. Huh.
In the trailer, Jon Snow fucking gets killed by the Night King and turns into a fucking White Walker.
Like he's killed again, huh?
Yeah.
Atomic Heart 2. I didn't even think it needed a sequel. I didn't think it was that hot.
No, the first game was pretty good.
Okay.
The only problem is like most of the gaming industry shit on it because it was made by Russia.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, fuck. That should be in the news, but
Okay.
there's another. It was like Zov. There's a Zov game that came out that Russia just put out that Steam is like they're in a quagmire about putting it on there because there's a bunch of Russian propaganda and there's actual like it's total fucking Russian propaganda where they actually have current battles that are going on that are actually in the game or battles that
wow.
have happened during
Wow,
the Ukrainian
recent.
invasion
Whoa.
that they put in the fucking game. So like, hey, let's rip this Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Not even healed yet.
Onimusha. This
Weight
looks
of the
good.
Sword.
This looks good, man.
Play it. Play the
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah, yeah.
I have to refresh my memory because this is the first one I watched, I believe.
This is in hell. Oh my world. What is
Well, it's Japanese. What are you, cold? Oh, cold. It's on a sweater. Yeah, another Souls like. More
This
Souls
looks
like
good.
shit.
Is it? Is it Souls like?
Yeah.
You die and like
Yeah.
respawns?
I don't know about that, but it's like the fighting style. This looks good.
Oh, Onimusha, the
seen
original
that.
Onimushas are very old.
Yeah, where you have the Souls is like really big right now. Huge.
Yeah, I know.
Shit tons of fucking games like that come out.
Games like
yeah,
this.
That's
pave
definitely
its way.
Souls like massive boss. Yeah.
Let me eat you. Oh, it's like half Japanese, half black guy. See it?
No, that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
That just looked like a queen.
Light skin Asian.
Queen. Light skin Asian.
Black Blasian.
No.
Black Asian.
I mean, you said light skin Asian. That's just a white dude. Oh, a white dude
round eye.
with apostrophe eyes.
Around. Felt that this looks stupid.
Oh, the fucking boxing one with the Muppets? That
Yeah.
looks fucking good.
And it's adult humor. They said it got adult shit. It is not for kids.
Yeah, it's the Muppet boxing game.
It looks
Yeah, that looks funny, man.
absolutely ridiculous.
It does. But that's the kind of shit we need.
I know.
That's the kind of shit
Look
I
how
go in
stupid.
for. It looks good as fuck, too.
He's all
Especially they
scared.
do some gameplay in this, too.
Yeah.
It's like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out with Muppets.
I know. There it is. That's so funny.
That looks fucking funny. Yeah, that guy's freaking... Yeah. Muppet boxing.
Even just for the
What's that
stupid
one called?
humor. Felt that. Get it?
Okay, yeah, felt. Yeah, get it.
Killer in 24 player social deduction.
No,
game?
that's like people are trying to cash in on the what is that? Last of Us.
weird.
Yeah.
Arc Raiders. Chrono Odyssey, Wuthering Waves, Metroidvania, Mio.
Yeah, that's one of those RT games.
Out of Worlds. That looks weird. Lego. This is Split Fiction with Legos.
Okay.
That's that 2 players. Say co-op. Doki Doki Literature Club.
Nope.
More of that crap. Announced trailer. Shovel Knight's dev team. Mina the Hollower. Shovel
Hey,
Knight.
that's right up your alley.
I don't even see it. What
The
it look
Beast?
like. Dying Light. More
Yeah.
Dying Light.
There's another game that I'm pretty excited about. It should be in this, I think. It's a fucking Mickey Mouse fucking first person shooter game.
Tawa and the Guardians. I'm good.
Axe of Blood. They
That
announced a
looks
lot of games.
good. Axe of Blood looks like it could be good.
What's that? Oh, that's a punch and Street Fighter
Yeah,
punch
look
'em
at
up
that.
game.
Pop, pop. But with like realistic choreography
Yeah.
that
That
you
looks pretty
control.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Streets of Rage,
Sifu.
but 3D.
The combat's like Sifu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you loved Sifu or the Raid, this is your jam.
Yeah. And that's
Very
Axe of
technical
Blood,
in how
then
it
and now.
controls.
Coming summer 2026.
Oh man, that looks good.
That's the one thing that we kind of suck at. So we go
Yeah.
and talk about these,
Yeah,
but then
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't say when they're coming out.
Yeah. Next
So it's
year.
like, hey, it's up to
They're
if
all
you
over
listen
the
to the
place.
podcast, it's your own fucking job to go look up when these
Yeah,
games are
just
coming out.
write it down.
Yeah, write it down.
Scott Pilgrim EX, a new Scott Pilgrim game. It was one of the best beat 'em up games of all time, but now another one. I'm good.
First Descendant.
Breakthrough. 8-player Colossus Raids. Wild Gate. Sea of Thieves in space. That's what that is. I like that they break
Blighted.
it down that way. Blighted. Yeah, it looks like a Hades art style. Ill is like a super body like derangement.
Really?
Yeah, body deformation. You see,
Oh,
it's
this
all
looks
crazy,
good.
like
Yeah.
bloody and weird.
This actually looks
Look
good.
at
Yeah, the shit that's in it. I'll play this.
Shotgun. Really?
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh,
This is like kind of first person shooter
Splatter.
Resident Evil, but like a little bit more faster paced.
through a fucking gas can.
Kind of like Resident Evil 4. A little bit on
Look at
that
that.
faster pace side.
Oh.
That looks good. Look at it. He shot his
Ooh, and
arm
the
off and he
music's
dropped the
good.
fucking pipe.
Shoot him in the dick.
Hell yeah. I will. I'll be dick shooting the shit out of motherfuckers in this.
I thought that's how you insta kill zombies.
Shoot him in the dick?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. That big mech just
Look at
blasts
his
that guy in
head
the
just
fucking head.
splattered. Wow. Oh, whoa, what the fuck?
See, it's like this kind of game is like going to be real short if they have all that graphics in it.
Think
But I'm
so?
all right with, like a 6-hour, 8-hour playthrough. But generally, your short games are on the 15-hour side now.
Honey,
nowadays.
I Shrunk the Aliens. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Confirms Resident Evil.
Street Fighter. Oh, yeah, they did. They confirmed the new
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Yeah.
Oh, Street Fighter Year 3.
Yeah,
of
it was
Street
funny.
Fighter 6.
That one they did the Resident Evil. I don't remember which one it was. So they had something about there. They came out and they talked about it, and then they said later on. Then they previewed it. They confirmed the Resident Evil remake, and then they previewed it too. I believe.
Yeah, they did. They showed the animation of your main protagonist that you are. This is something Ashcroft. It's a daughter of another character that was in
Fucking
a different
woke.
Resident Evil game.
DEI shit.
Yeah, but not Chris Redfield. Leon is allegedly supposed to make it, and it shows the crater of Raccoon City
Really?
when they nuked it.
That's one.
So that's where you're going.
That's one thing I noticed about this this last round of State of Play. A lot of female protagonists in these games.
I didn't notice.
Mostly female. I'd say it's at least 50-50, if not higher, on the female side.
A Wu-Tang anime beat 'em up game.
Which doesn't necessarily, it's not a bad thing if the games are good.
Did you see that Wu-Tang game?
No.
No. This is from the teams that make the Yakuza games. Stranger Than Heaven. Like, because it's all in like the
That looks
Japan.
cool.
Yeah.
I
It's
dig
in
that
the
aesthetic.
1930s,
Yeah.
40s.
that guy got a
Look at
cigarette?
that. Hand rolled.
Hand rolled.
Yes.
There's a lot of cutscene shit.
Oh, they're fucking notorious. They're probably the worst offenders.
Yeah, I'm not a big cutscene guy.
There it is.
Yeah,
Check
Resident
it out.
Evil
Yep.
Requiem.
Requiem.
Yeah.
The cube is a 9. Get it?
No.
They do it
Yeah.
in the trailer.
Get it.
Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah,
Get
that's
it.
her name. Ashcroft. Yep.
Hey, at least she's not ugly.
I'm with it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah. Not making an ugly female That's
Yeah,
another thing
I
that I
gotta
noticed
look
too.
at-
Okay,
remember-
even though there was a little bit more
They
women,
weren't ugly.
they were not ugly.
They're learning.
That gives me hope for the
They're
future.
Learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looked good. She's a rookie, so she's
Yeah,
a real
I
hot
seen that,
mess.
It's like, come into my office.
Oh, look at she's fucking up the whole time. And he's like, "You're gonna go where your mom died." Oh, what? Really good.
Yeah, and she looks good.
Nice build, like she works out.
I'm not getting that. Just looks like she's wearing a suit.
You get that?
Well, so Resident Evil 9, when is that supposed to be coming out?
You didn't get that right there? Resident Evil
Man,
9.
she looks like she's in trouble. That'll probably be 2027, right?
Think so?
Yeah,
See
you know
what
what?
it says.
You know what I was thinking about? They.
See, watch the queue. Watch the queue. Turns into 9.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow. What is it that they?
There it is.
February
of
right around the
2006.
fucking corner.
2026.
Yeah, the older you get, that's right around the corner. We don't have to wait that long in our years.
And I'll
Yeah, we're like dog years
be
now.
60
They
when I
fucking-
play GTA 7.
Probably not.
But
They probably won't
60.
come out in our lifetime. I guess we'll see how if GTA 6 it will sell, but if it flops, because I heard they're having a lot of internal struggles with story in that game, and that
I hope not.
they're having some issues. If you can't mow down the trans people,
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah. There's some.
if they have protected classes in that game, not that I want to mow down trans people, but I have to be able to have that option.
Yeah. I mean, I should be able to kill anybody.
Yeah.
Moonlighter 2. Moonlighter 1 was pretty fun. Probably won't buy 2, though.
Never played that.
Yeah. It's a different kind of roguelite.
Please watch the
You go to dungeons to get materials, and then you have to run a shop. So you set the prices of these things.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like a
Interesting.
two-sided game. Yeah.
Who's playing all these fucking games? That's
Dude,
what wanna
I don't
know.
fucking
Who the
know,
fuck is
man.
playing all this shit? I'm not playing any of these fucking games.
I have no idea.
None of the streamers that are on are playing any of these fucking games. I mean, maybe a few, but they're only streaming like 4 or 5 people.
Like, I don't have time to play it as much as I
Yeah,
want
who the
to.
fuck is playing all these fucking games?
Like,
They're releasing all these. There's Relooted.
Yeah.
What? Relooted. Hell yeah.
Redditan, Pocket Boss. Pocket Boss. Small joys of manipulating data.
Hell yeah.
It's based on the mundane horrors of white-collar office life.
Huh.
Weird. Minigames. Series of minigames.
Is this for your phone?
No. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not playing this shit.
That's funny, though, that it's based on stuff that you would see in an office. Graphs. But it's a game.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, it looks cheap to make, and they might make some money off of it.
It's cheap laughs.
What is Tire Boy?
First person. A tire person. You're a literal tire.
Oh, that's cute. Not playing it.
What the fuck?
This looks like
That's weird.
Weird, yeah. Looks weird.
Thick as Thieves. Was it the Fabergé egg from Ocean's 12?
Hell yeah. That guy's hair looks
Danny
great
Ocean.
too.
Unbeatable.
Do they not do that
That's
game?
it. What?
Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's the black and white first
Oh,
person
the
shooter.
19, like, yeah.
the mouse one.
No, it wasn't.
Mouse
yeah.
PI is what it's called. That game looks good. I'm going to get that one.
Yeah.
And you know what I can do? I can lord it over you because it's on Steam.
Is it on Steam? Only Steam?
I don't know. Look it up.
What's it called?
Mouse PI.
Subs. Mouse PI.
Yeah.
Is it? Let me see.
Pretty sure.
For hire. Mouse PI for hire.
Overview.
Platform.
Microsoft only.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow. That looks really good, though.
This is the one thing that computers have is computers do have exclusives that don't come out on.
That's pretty
There's
good.
not a lot of them,
There's not a lot of them. Like,
and they're
damn,
not
that's
great.
dope. Yeah,
But there's a lot of indie games that come out.
Yeah.
Like what's that one? Schedule One.
Yeah.
Huge game.
Huge.
Huge game made by one guy. I had a buddy of mine who played the shit out of that. He's like, Like, where are you at now? He's like, I'm making Coke. It's like I got all my pot plants growing.
What do you
Making
think
Coke.
about? So what do you think about the handheld? Now that we talked about all the software.
Oh, I forgot about the Xbox handheld.
Yeah, that was no
Yes.
solid piece of hardware.
Yes. The one, I probably will get one. The only thing that I don't like about it is it has the 7-inch screen. They didn't talk about the price point because the price point is probably going to be pretty high.
7 inches high as big or what?
No, 7 inches is small. I have the Legion, which has a almost 9-inch screen.
Whoa.
Yes.
This is what size is this right here?
That's probably 8.
That's 8.
Yeah.
Let me see. Switch to size.
It might
What-
even be a little bigger than 8.
They
8.5.
didn't tell you the price of the
They did not tell you the price of it.
7.9.
8. Yeah. So it's a collaboration between Xbox and Asus. Asus. And the Asus already has the rod. It's going to be the Ally X.
Yeah.
It's going to have the Z2 processor, the AMD Z2s, and the Z2 Extreme, I think. So there are going to be 2 different versions: a white version, which is going to be the more dumbed down version, and then the black version, which is going to have that, like, it's going to be the showcase piece. It's probably, if I were to guess, going to be about $800-900.
Damn.
If I were to guess.
That's expensive.
Yeah. But
Dude, the games that you will get on Game Pass with that thing though.
yeah. Well, you're still gonna have to pay for the Game Pass. You might get 90 days free. That's kind of generous, but it's probably only gonna be 30. But you also have access. You'll have your Steam library. You'll have the Xbox library. You'll be able to get on the Epic Store. You'll be able to go through any third-party downloader you can, and you'll have Game Pass. And you'll have all that. And the thing about it is Microsoft, even though they're owned by the same company, they've always had that wall between them. The Xbox is one side. So even in a company like that, Xbox had to ask permission to get under the hood of Windows 11 for this thing. So what they did was Windows allowed them access to it, Xbox access to it, Xbox developers access to it. So you can boot up Windows 11 normally on this thing. It's going to be, but that's one way you can. But you'll have another way to boot up the machine that'll bring you up to the
Just a
Xbox
launcher.
store. Yes,
Yeah.
and it will take all of those scripts, because if you Control Alt Delete, pull up the task manager on a fucking Lenovo, there's fucking a
kinds of
CVS
processes
fucking
running, right?
receipt
Yeah.
of processes that
Yeah.
are running in the background. Now, if you boot up this, I seen a review of it. They got and they booted it up, and there was almost 0 processes running in the background.
Oh, that's nice.
It was just the Xbox
Yeah.
and just a limited amount. So
It's
Xbox was
almost
able
like
to go
it's
under the
natively
hood.
running.
Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
They were able to go under the hood and strip everything out of it.
Dude, that could be a game changer. Like
Yes.
if they could fix their ugly ass UI.
The UI on this looks better.
I hate the
looks good.
the squares.
Go and do yourself a favor and watch Linus's
I
thing.
will. I'm
because
gonna
he went
check it out.
and watched it and did it.
I like the controller feel.
Yeah. This thing is going to be a very powerful machine, too. It's going to be a very powerful handheld. And I wanted to get the Legion Go 2 for the larger screen size, but I'm thinking about going with this one.
I mean, dude,
Because the
honestly,
Raj is still a more powerful piece of machinery.
this
anyway.
right here, if I get that handheld, I mean, the fact that I can play that Clockwork Revolution on there.
Well, another thing, too, is you have access to your Steam library also. And I know you don't have a whole lot of games on your Steam library, but you have all these games that are coming out. You also have access to a huge back catalog of Xbox games. Also, with the way, I mean, even though like
If they put,
PlayStation gatekeeps some of their stuff,
Yeah.
it still comes to PC eventually,
so I can
and you'll
get
have
it,
your Steam
yeah.
library on that.
so it's like, damn, dude.
So I was making the point to somebody, I mean, we're almost to a point in time where Xbox is starting to change the game a little bit, where you might want to buy a PlayStation to have the hardware to play like Final Fantasy 16
Yeah, you're dedicated
for that
Yeah.
year before it comes out.
This,
But
might
I
be the
can't see a
main
reason. I can't see a reason to own anything outside of PC anymore.
If this goes the way we want it, that would be
Yeah.
it's enough to pull me back to the Xbox ecosystem.
Yeah.
Because
The Xbox had a good ecosystem with
Damn.
that.
you're talking a Fable and this Perfect Dark game, everything comes out that they've been talking about ends up being decent.
Yeah.
And I can take it on the go, especially if I can download it and play offline.
Yeah, you'll be able to play shit offline.
And even
You can
even
play
if,
in offline mode
even if I could download it and just touch online to verify my license, I don't want to stream the games.
Doom, unfortunately, the recent one that
Requires.
came out required you to have that
I platinumed
online
it.
connection.
I got every trophy in that game.
That's not that impressive.
That's not hard.
No.
You could just almost play it and just
Find
every secret.
When did Night Raid come out? Night Raid came out May 25th. My boy already 100% of that on
God.
Xbox
God
and is
damn.
working on 100% it on the PC now.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this might be
He's a little fucking Night Raid nut.
something really dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I will like I like the Xbox for its Game Pass, which is Pass is a great value. Great value.
That's pretty good.
And on top of that, what happens? Okay, you're not going to pull everybody into the Xbox ecosystem.
No.
But let's say you cut into some of PlayStation's market. What is that going to make PlayStation do?
Yeah, oh yeah, build one.
Up their game.
They're gonna have to. They're
So
gonna
then
have to do something.
PlayStation ups their game. This is the one thing I don't understand
It's
about
competition.
PlayStation fanboys who are just super excited about the
Yeah.
downfall of Xbox. It's like you do
No.
realize that
No.
you're hurting yourself. I mean,
need this.
I don't know if you remember communist Russia, but they had one car and it was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They had no competition, one car, piece
There's
of
no
shit.
reason to make it better.
So let's
There's
say
no reason.
let's say we kill off Xbox, and you're in a world now
Yeah.
where PlayStation has no real reason to upgrade their hardware, and then they have no real reason to like limit their prices on their games either.
That's why Pokemon.
Because that's all you got.
Pokemon is the best because the other ones keep trying to be like them, and they just get better.
Yeah.
I guess that new the last Pokemon that they released runs really well on this finally.
Yeah.
because
that's what they
it was
said.
dog shit.
Loading screens are faster, and all this
Yeah.
shit. That's the one thing that people don't like about Nintendo too. Is like you had Power World come out instead of embracing Power World as like something really good, and that would up their game. They're
They
just like,
didn't
let's
sue them.
let's try to shut. Yes, they did.
No, they didn't sue them.
Yes, they did.
They didn't sue them for likeness rights.
No, but they sued him for fucking game mechanics.
It was something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they made and
throwing,
Power World now
yeah.
had to change some of their game mechanics to fucking get around.
So
Nintendo.
stupid.
So instead of fucking Nintendo embracing it and saying, okay, they should have just bought fucking Power World and made it theirs and brought it into their Nintendo, and it would have just sold like gangbusters on the fucking Switch.
Or just be like, if you want to shoot guns, go over there. But you know, Pikachu's Pikachu over
Yeah,
here.
and then you can, if they would have done that, and then it was said, well, maybe we should take this and up our game. They're like, nope, we're just gonna fucking sue the shit out of them.
They
Fuckers.
can't make good Pokemon games.
Yeah, Nintendo sucks.
Yeah,
I don't know why I bought a Switch. I bought a Switch.
they should.
I should have
This
fucking stuck to my
fucking
guns
game
on those
though,
motherfuckers.
a
What is this?
roguelite RPG. So it looks like a 1980s PC game that like, you know, oh man, this looks interesting. I don't know how.
Where do you find this?
Look at it. It was just on one of the side release, and one of these
Looks like
fests.
but
I love the idea that it looks like a 80s computer, like on a CRT and everything.
yeah.
This looks interesting. So there's a game called Loop Hero that looks like this.
Yeah.
And I wonder
Some
if
of
it's
those games work out
by,
like Vampire Hunter,
Look at
Vampire
that.
Survivors.
So every time you move, there's enemies following.
You know what the
on
crazy
map.
crazy thing about this game is? It's probably going to be obnoxiously long.
That would suck.
Yeah, it's going to be
I'd like
obnoxiously
to. I
long
hate when it.
because they have so much power
30
in these
bosses.
fucking 30 bosses isn't bad.
And you randomly get upgrades as you play.
As long as they
yeah,
keep
cool,
it like
man.
limited and make it, you know, like Nintendo and them artificially made their games hard because they were limited by capacity and how big they could make the games. So they made them hard. That's what. But games like this, they're not limited by capacity, so they can just a game like this that doesn't it's not graphic
endless
heavy.
gameplay.
You could just make it just fucking
Yeah.
insanely massive. And as long as you don't keep it and keep the scope limited to where. Yeah, you get 10 to 12 hours a game out of this. I can't play a game. I couldn't play a game like this for fucking 50, 60 hours, 100 hours.
Perfect for this right here. Switch 2. Like Loop Hero was awesome on it.
That was another. I didn't get into that much, but yeah, that was my defense of Nintendo Switch. Which maybe I should edit this and put it back before. But everybody clamored that they wanted more power out of the Switch. Then they gave them what they wanted, but they don't want to pay the price point.
That's ridiculous
for the upgraded hardware. Because like I said, if that Xbox thing comes out and if it's $700, which it's probably not going to be, because the Raj right now is $800, $850, something like that. But that's got a shit ton of fucking power in it. You basically have, and with this has the power of a PC, a shitty PC, but it has the power of that inside it, and it's a handheld, and you just take it anywhere.
Anywhere.
And I did use the little mouse function on it. That works pretty good too.
What they're leading the pack in is their offline capabilities.
Yeah.
Right? The Switch has always been ahead with that. Like I don't need to be online to play half these games.
I don't think you should be online to play it unless it's a fucking multiplayer
game. If I
game.
bought it and downloaded it, I should be able to do whatever I
want.
But
it has to do with their licensing and all that shit.
Like Fortnite I get. But
yeah, because then you can like log in on somebody else's thing, download it, and then you can basically share a game everywhere, I guess. But whatever. Steam leads the pack in that too. You can have a family, like for no charge. No charge, you can have up to 5 family members on your thing.
Sharing your games.
You all share all your games. So I got people at work that are on my family thing.
Yeah.
And I have like 200 fucking games I can choose from because we've
Steam
all bought
sale,
games.
Man. Steam sales are dangerous. I still got to play Baldur's Gate. I got it on my
I started
computer
playing
right
it
here.
again, actually.
I got it right here.
Yeah.
But this game looks pretty good. This looks like an isometric. It's a survival horror game.
Oh yeah, he's coming, and then you.
But look at the art. Like it's. Where needs to clean up a little bit. Polish game.
Really?
Yeah, but watch like the exploration, but then it switches to combat, and it gets over the shoulder.
Huh?
So when you're done, right? Cool. It's interesting.
That is interesting.
So then you found some alcohol. All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you wasted it.
Yeah, he should be drinking that shit.
But see, like there's some real cool. Yeah. Like it's stuck in between the style that I kind of like. Like it's like muddy.
And that's Holston?
Holston. It's a survival horror game.
And
isometric and behind the shoulder third person. So look at this. The gameplay mechanics are all over the place. And I love it. Look. 2D fucking. I'm going to change that to English, though. I need to hear American when I play my games.
There are games that have dabbled in this. What's that one game where you're 2D side scroller and you're in a book or whatever, but then you can come out of the book and
Plucky Squire, such a kid's game. Like it ended up being like really easy. Really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's this tech news? Liquid glass.
Oh my God. It was Apple's bullshit thing that they're just updating right every year.
Yeah.
They do a June developer conference. Really? Here's our new software that we're going to put out on our Macs, watches, phones. Here's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And here's what we're calling it, right? It's so jerk off fucking marketing term.
I seen the liquid glass.
Yeah,
so
it's not liquid or glass. It's software, right? Yeah. It's software, but we got to name it something.
And people are like, what the hell is this?
And like Google does it too. Like it's the marketing speak that kind of gets on my nerves with anyone whenever they talk about a new product. It's the best thing we've ever created. No shit. No one ever says it's not as good as the previous product. Yeah. You're always going to say it. So it's just kind of like annoying. Hear it.
I just think it's funny that Apple has their showcase or whatever, and they go out there and they make this big show of it where you have the guy on the big screen TV and this glass window behind him with the desert view in the background.
And
he's like, this year we have this new feature that's coming. On your new iPhone, you're going to be able to do phone calls. Phone calls, ladies and gentlemen.
In HD.
You're gonna be able to do it. Yeah.
It'll be some weird little gimmick that they conflate and make really big, and it's just like, come on, bro.
The innovation died with Steve Jobs,
bro.
Really?
So I watched a video recently. So their big thing is like they're way behind in AI, right? And you find out why. In this, they had this guy come out of Apple and was explaining, here's what happened, right? Here's what happened. We had the people they hired at the time were like, Steve Jobs bought Siri. He's like, this is going to go somewhere. And then when he died, they didn't think it was going anywhere. So they kind of back.
Really, they didn't think AI.
The guy running that division was back
fired now.
Oh, they fired him.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And then the next guy that came in was like, you know what, AI is not the way. And they were like, maybe you're right. fired him.
Yeah.
Right. So now then at some point they were like, we got to get on this AI thing. ChatGPT just came out.
Gronk.
This looks like something. And this guy's like, I don't know if that's the way. And he was working on building Siri into her own AI.
Yeah.
When Craig Federighi, the guy with the white hair that you see on all the Apple stuff, he built a second team secretly
And they're doing
to
AI.
work on AI. And like, so now there was like infighting. So this is why it hasn't reached market.
They're just doing it. Everybody else doesn't just steal it from somewhere.
That's what everybody's saying. Well, that's what
just steal
Craig
it.
was like. This is why we need to make it a real team.
Just go steal ChatGPT since like it's open source.
Yes.
And then steal it and then just change the name of it.
And they said it.
And then tweak some of the shit and make
No,
it your
they
own.
said no. We're going to use ChatGPT. They said it right there. They were like, Siri will be bolted onto it, and she will be able to do it. But we just haven't done it yet because we're behind.
I like Gronk.
It was a good interview where they fucking put this guy to his fucking the coals to him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Twitter now where everybody, like, if there's a story that comes up and then always underneath it, they're like, hey, Gronk, break this down in, like, how not how Chuck, how like, I don't know, like some suburban person would say it. And it would break it down. It's like, Gronk would be like, yo, feel me out, bro. Hear me out, bro. Yeah. And then it does that, but it's like, hey, explain this how Stephen Hawking would explain it. Shit like that, yeah.
Twitter is what they call X when you're a lib still. The libs and the Dems like call it
it's
Twitter. It's X.
It is now. Most people you hear, like it's
X.
shifting. Most people calling it X.
They stopped using the logo and stuff.
Yeah, how about Blue Sky? You heard about that?
It
You know
sounds
what Blue
familiar.
Sky is?
No, it sounds familiar.
No, it's where all the libs fucking fled to.
Oh no, we did talk about this.
Yeah,
I didn't know
all
that.
the libs fled to it. Now it's like fucking croaking because everybody realized how insufferable all those assholes were. And you need like a fucking counterbalance to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't live in this like fucking weird echo chamber.
I'm
of
allowed
fucking-
choices. That's why Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah. So, people. It's just like these people shouting
Yeah.
at each other in agreement over on Blue Sky, and then people go over there and they realize, this kind of sucks. Mark Cuban came out and like, this app kind of sucks after he fled there. Who's the big Forbes guy? Game writer.
The one that Jason Schreier.
Yeah. He's the one. He fled to Blue Sky after his thing about
He wrote for
Dragon
Bloomberg
Age.
for a long time.
Yeah. So he came out with the Dragon Age thing, and he's like, go woke, go straight to the top of the charts. And then everybody just shit on him in the comments, and he fucking blocked everything and then went to Blue Sky.
He's been quiet for a while.
Yeah, went over to Blue Sky, and then he just came out with an article talking about how
He wrote a book too.
trying to talk about how Dragon Age failed, and like there's like a little tiny paragraph in there about how DEI and all this shit, and it's like
100% it was that. That should be right at the top. That's most of
huge
the
right,
article
yeah.
right there,
Yeah.
dude.
Everybody, but the weird thing is like these people that are in the media are like, I think they know why these games are sucking dick. They just, for some reason, they just don't want to like come out and admit that the DEI stuff is really fucked up games. A lot.
Yeah, like
Not just games, movie, media, fucking the whole reason why nobody's fucking reading their articles right now. The reason why people are going to like I go get all my reviews, all my stuff, all like
from independent.
it's the same thing. Reason why like CNN and Fox News, they're just not as big as they were anymore because they fucking none of them tell the truth anymore. They don't even fucking look their fucking audience in the eye, and they just tell them what they think they should think, and then people want to go, well, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, and then people also walk away from that feeling informed, and then they go on and spread that bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? The misinformation or the lack of
And
information.
then you run into someone who fucking confronts them, and they're like, "Yeah, this isn't true." And then you can look it up right here.
Yeah, you got a story that has a beginning, middle, and end. CNN or whoever's taking out the middle, and changing it, and then you're like, "That's what happened." And you're like, no. Like,
What a wild world.
it's a way to control the narrative, right? Like, we understand how it goes, and I just had to explain DI to someone, really. Like,
Really?
like how? Well, we talked about on our last shit. I was like, "Hey, did you realize that companies aren't gay this month?"
Yeah.
Right, and they're like, wait.
Yeah, people didn't
Wait.
realize that.
Right, and I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Then we had to explain DEI.
But the crazy thing is
they've been walking around with the blinders on, right?
everybody noticed it, though, when all the companies switched over and they did all the Pride Month shit last year. Like, everybody noticed it. Like, because you'd have...
Yeah.
Like, we work in a predominantly male environment with mostly just regular fucking dudes.
Yeah.
And everybody would just kind of like... They'd pull up their phone or whatever, and they just kind of roll their eyes. Oh, this fucking shit again. Yeah. So, but nobody noticed it that
Right.
it didn't show up this year.
I know. I didn't realize how much like Alex, all these people. I'm like, hey, you realize it's June and it didn't happen.
All the gay shit
I was
didn't
like,
happen.
I didn't notice either.
Yeah.
Till I was like, what? Because they make such a big hoopla about it when it would happen.
Yeah.
That they made you pay attention. So what does that tell you right there?
Yeah.
Like you're making it a big deal to get people's attention when you can just be a company and people are still going to buy your product.
People finally realize that
Yeah.
maybe these companies don't maybe they don't really care if I'm
they just
want my money.
They just want the money.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't
just
care.
a soulless company who's trying to pander to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pandering.
Yeah.
It is it.
That's all it was. It was
But
a
like
huge
I'm talking,
pander fest.
I had to break down like Target. Like some people were
Every year.
clearly
Huge pander
not
fest.
understanding why they were getting boycotted because of the DI and what DEI was.
Who didn't under? Oh wow.
That's a few people, right? Like, and then like
Alex didn't know DEI.
no, not him. Not him.
Yeah.
he's we share the meme still. So, and then I remember somebody was like, I don't quite understand. And I'm like, I had to use the Bud Light from, remember when they used
Dylan Mulvaney.
Right. I'm like, look how many people got mad. It's beer. It doesn't need to have a fucking sex.
No, especially since that's not their
Right.
target audience.
Right. You know how many people they lost? And it's ridiculous,
Budweiser?
right? I know, we know Bud Light's not going to make you gay if you drink it. But the marketing makes a dude feel that way. Right, especially the people some of the people we know.
I was hoping it would cave the market, and then I'd start drinking Bud Light because it was a fucking 12-pack. It was like $3. Yeah, I'd be like,
See, but you're ahead of the game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're ahead of the curve
care.
when you see that.
I don't
But
care.
like there was
if it
guys
was
at
$3
work.
a 12-pack, I'd make a gay
Fucking-
pride flag out of their fucking shit on my driveway.
Tom quit drinking it. That shit's gay. I'm like,
Reynolds
wait,
quit
you've been drinking it the whole time,
Wait,
right?
Since that new marketing campaign, I just feel like sucking a cock right now.
You don't have to drink it by taking it down to the base.
Yeah, he just shows how deep throats the can.
The fucking bottle.
This is the new way.
I only drink
There's a
long
lot
necks.
of guys who are making that joke. Yeah, they're just fucking. This is how you drink a Bud Light now. They pop the top and just suck on the
It
bottle.
was so perfect. It was such a tee up.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
so did it hurt him or like help him?
I think a lot of that kind of shit's like hurt TV. Like, if you look at like TV
Yeah,
and movies
and certain
and
influencers.
the thing is like you're making movie and TV for the average fucking audience. And the average audience of bill payers right now grew up with like Die Hard and fucking all that bullshit. And then you're fucking like there's gay scenes in every movie. Like it's like Tokyo Vice. Remember that when we were watching Tokyo Vice and they just threw this gay sex scene in there?
Yeah.
That didn't advance the story. It didn't have anything to do with it. They could have had this guy in a gay relationship and that would have been fine. But they had to show two dudes barebacking the shit out of each other right there. It was like so jarring.
Yeah. Like,
So jarring.
did you,
And they didn't even advance the story with that or anything.
where are we at on this anyway? We're in tech news and we moved
Yeah,
on.
look where
Okay.
we're at.
Now we're on a tangent. That's fine.
Yeah, I
just
like
wanted to say-
tangents.
The TV movie news, right? So that's what's next. So Tom Felton, kid that played Draco Malfoy,
Uh-huh.
got shit on recently.
Why? So you said there's nothing wrong with him switching
So
Snape to a black dude?
They tried to ask. So you know how JK, right? Her drama, right? She's according to the trans world that she's
Yeah.
like their biggest
Yeah, they
enemy,
hate her.
whatever, blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
It's weird.
She just says there's biological women.
Yeah,
Right. That's basically all she said.
Yeah, men shouldn't compete in women's sports,
Yeah.
and
The normal stuff.
yeah,
She said nothing outrageous, just normal stuff that people say, well,
Yeah,
you think
regular
that way,
shit.
I think this way.
yeah,
And, you know, the whole cast of, you know, the main three
yeah,
took, disavowed her basically.
yeah. Harry Potter,
Yeah,
Hermione,
yeah, yeah.
and who's
And
the
Ron.
Yeah, Ron
You know,
Weasley.
so Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint all bailed.
Yeah.
Well, recently, Tom Felton, Draco Malfoy, was cast on the Broadway Cursed Child production, which is
Yeah.
another spinoff of. They brought it up to, you know, how do you feel about? He goes, well, I think she's allowed to have her own opinion. She afforded me my career. She afforded me my
Bad take,
career,
buddy.
He go, I appreciate what was
Wrong
done
take.
for me.
Yeah.
The most normal, appreciative answer on the planet.
No,
like
that was wrong.
she's allowed to have her opinion, but I can't disrespect her because like she
He's
really
right.
is why I exist.
He's right.
At all.
He's right.
100, and they tried to cancel him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It didn't work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the problem
Yeah.
is this is like I said, the watershed moment in our culture was when Elon bought Twitter.
Yeah.
Elon bought Twitter, and then people weren't getting canceled for saying shit. Now you can say the most racist shit on Twitter, but it also with that bad part of you being able to say all the racist shit on Twitter, you can actually have an opinion that is counter to what all these big tech businesses.
Fine.
Yeah, that echo chamber that Google, Apple, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those things made that entire echo chamber. And none of these companies ever thought once, because they were all went to college and they were all bred into that fucking echo chamber.
College
None
is
of them
crazy
realize
right now too
that there's an entire country between San Francisco and New York that doesn't believe this bullshit.
Yeah. It's just like these ends, right?
Yeah. If you go outside of the few square miles that's downtown New York and San Francisco and parts of LA, where all these people just sit there and they just jerk each other off about having the right opinions. You go outside of that, even like if you look at like the election map for California or whatever, it's like blue, and then outside of that it's red.
Yeah,
now I'm just saying that not to make it political, not to make it political, but like you look at like, but that's where all the media and all the everything is, and they forgot that there's a huge middle of the country that like
middle America, baby.
Again, we've said it 1,000 times in this program. Michael Jordan said it best. Republicans buy shoes too. And that's a micro. That's a perfect example of don't fucking sell to your one base.
Yeah.
If you're fucking making movies and you're making TVs, make them for.
Don't alienate.
Yeah.
Don't alienate people. So it's what on top of the story too.
Don't
is
preach
after,
to people.
After he made his remarks to in that meeting interview, the guy that plays his dad, Jason Isaacs, in the movies, supported him. He's like, leave my son alone.
Yeah.
They're like, he's just telling you the honest truth. Why are we going after him?
What do you think about the black dude playing Snape?
Is there? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
I don't know.
there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird though. They made the evil character the black dude.
He's in the TV show or the Broadway production?
He's going to be in the TV show.
Oh, okay.
The new TV show that they came out with.
Okay. We'll see how it goes. Good luck. Anybody for trying to fill Alan Rickman's shoes
it's weird.
Is fucked.
It's weird though that they
Black, white, brown, don't matter.
They took the evil guy who's supposed to be pale, white, and slimy, and they made him a black dude.
Yeah. I forgot about the pale white thing. Yeah, greasy hair.
I'm not a big Harry Potter fan anyway, but
I am. Yeah, buddy.
all the Harry Potter fans are going to be
got a Harry Potter tattoo right there.
Gay.
Okay, Kirby on your leg.
Hey, I like Kirby.
Spaceballs 2.
All right, pull up the trailer.
No, it's too long.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said the trailer.
It's funny. You should watch it.
Yeah, I will.
But you're talking
Spaceballs.
40 years later.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead. Bill Pullman is coming back. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Rick Moranis
treasure.
coming back.
Really?
So the after the trailer shows, it's all the Star Wars crawl with words, and then it shows helmet.
Yeah.
And then it has old ass Mel Brooks talking, wearing a sweatshirt that says "Spaceballs" the sweatshirt.
Really?
It's what a good movie.
Like
you should have done it sooner.
Who's it? Rick Moranis. Something happened to his wife.
Yeah,
I don't
cancer.
remember. Yeah. So he quit doing movies
quit.
to take care of her. Mm-hmm. What a fucking
He's
hero.
back now.
Yeah.
Him,
better?
I mean, John Candy's dead.
Right. He was fat.
You got to get. Where's Princess Vespa?
Fat'll kill you. Oh,
yeah.
She was good looking.
They should get a real Pizza the Hut scene.
Oh, what's her name is dead too.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she was old as shit when that movie came out.
Yeah.
She died recently, right? She had a plastic surgery mishap after she
Pizza
called Michelle
the
Obama
Hut.
a tranny.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll be a Winnebago or a newer one, Airstream. I don't know.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah,
Good stuff.
that's interesting. All right.
Yeah. Oh,
Short fuckery this week,
short fuckery.
but this is a good one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're looking up specs for the Nintendo, huh?
Yeah, we're looking up the screen size.
All right. Are you aware of a content creator by the name of Bonnie Blue?
I am not aware.
You are not aware of Bonnie Blue? She's the one that did the 1,052 dudes in 12 hours?
I am. Yes.
You know about this?
I am now.
Right. Great, wholesome person. She was removed from OnlyFans because her latest stunt was even too much for them.
Whoa.
She wanted to put herself in a glass box for 24 hours where her holes were open to the wild, and she
Anybody.
wanted to do 2,000 dudes in 24 hours.
2,000?
2,000 dudes. That's what she wanted to do. And OnlyFans was like,
I wouldn't wash 2,000 dishes with an old dish
what is
rag.
this? This is the wrong fucking story.
I know you didn't put your story up. This is mine.
Oh. I didn't. Oh, did I? I wrote it down though, right?
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, because I'm pretty.
This is my link.
Okay. That was the Bonnie Blue story. I thought I put a link in this one.
There's been artists that have done this, right? There's a lady that stood for like 48 hours in a public place. And let anybody do whatever they wanted to her.
What was his name? Did that too? He's
some
done
Russian
it a few
chick.
times. No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the magician.
Okay.
David Blaine.
So then there was another. The other one that chick did was she put herself underneath the stairs. You were aware that she was under the stairs, and she masturbated for like 24 hours, and you could hear everything. Weird.
She was
shit.
probably phoning it in.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
guessing.
She's phoning. You can't see her.
Yeah, you can't really see her. She's
She's just
fucking,
playing. What's her face's video audio?
Yeah.
The chick
Bonnie
that did.
Blue. So
That's
yeah,
fucking weird.
so she did.
So where's she gonna be?
This girl? I don't know if she's doing it right now. Just asking for a friend. Where's she gonna be at? But like I said, she didn't. She set the world record with I think it's 1,052 guys. So like one of the things we joke around about at work is like, do you want to be? So they had the 100 dudes versus a gorilla. Do you want to be the first dude in on the
I was
gorilla,
just about to say.
or the last dude in on Bonnie Blue?
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
If you ain't first, you're last. All the way on this one.
Dude, 1,052 dudes in 12 hours. And you know, like I said, she wanted to do over 2,000. And yeah, she'd be like, hey, just stuff it in wherever.
Whatever you want. Oh,
Whatever.
God.
Mouth, whatever.
Just
And
go ahead and throw it in the trash.
so you've had
afterwards.
people do like the timing on this. Like each guy got like 45 seconds or whatever the fuck. That's all
This
you
is
had.
miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And she said she wasn't sore afterwards. She's done plenty of podcasts
Now-
where they asked her about it or whatever.
Afterwards, I want interviews with the dudes.
Yeah. And look her up. And she's not even like
Like,
insanely
She's
hot.
Midwestern?
No, she's English, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Stick it in. Give me a knob.
Yeah. I've arrived.
All right. Okay. Okay,
Oh.
not bad.
She's okay.
She looks like
She's had she's got really weird
she almost looks like the Scrubs chick in this picture right here.
yeah, she's got the high cheekbones, the plastic surgery high cheekbones, and she's got, I don't know.
What's her name?
But she doesn't have a lot of makeup on. She's just sitting there. Or she's not like overly done up for pictures, and she's just doing interviews. She's okay.
See? She kind of looks like her.
Yeah.
Right? Sarah Chalk?
So you're saying you would be the last dude in on her?
Dude, do you if you were running this, do you monopolize it and like, you know, you get extra money, you get to be in first five?
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like
Maybe, but she's also gotten in trouble for having she does a lot of shit like she'll just take random DMs from guys that are like, or they'll pay her on her OnlyFans and be like, hey, I'm a virgin, you know, and she'll go fuck them. Oh my! She's a humanitarian. Really.
God, well, she's doing that's a service.
Yeah, that is a service.
That is a service.
Yeah, but she's like,
I'm all right.
oh,
Look at it. Oh my God.
yuck,
Oof.
yuck.
Her father's proud.
Super proud.
What did he do wrong?
I don't know. He was probably Hitler in his past life.
Maybe.
Yeah. So he killed
Yeah.
6 million Jews. Your daughter's gonna fuck 6 million dudes.
No. And then half of them are Jewish.
No. Insult to injury right there.
Yeah. You see this?
Yeah. No.
ChatGPT got wrecked by an Atari 2600
No.
playing chess.
No.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
There's no way.
An engineer's experiment yielded surprising results for OpenAI.
This is like game news. This isn't really fucking
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
ChatGPT
This is
confused
interesting game.
rooks for bishops, missed pawn forks, and repeatedly lost track
Like
of where the
fuckery is
pieces
supposed
were.
to be like gay stuff, Nazi stuff. Dudes
Yeah, you're right.
getting
You're right.
gangbanged.
This is
Yeah.
gamer news. This,
This
is
is
late.
game news.
Somebody said it made enough blunders to get laughed off a third grade chess club.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's just not chess is not its game.
Man, so Apple might be fucking. They should go Gronk.
Yeah.
Gronk's real good.
Yeah.
And
Gronk-
you know, you think, yeah,
They say
Gronk on
whatever Google has is really good, man.
the Gemini. You think Gronk too with Elon Musk? He'd be like But you can even go in there and Gronk will like talk shit about Elon Musk.
That's great.
Based on
Yeah.
because Gronk doesn't source what Elon tells it to source.
Yeah.
It sources like
The world.
deep. Yeah.
Yeah. Society.
And most news articles and things like that are slightly more left leaning. So Elon's a piece of shit.
Let's see.
and Gronk
He
says,
probably put some hate for Trump in there right now. He probably turned the dial up on
he
that.
walked that shit back.
Oh.
He did. He goes out there and see that could be in fuckery news. He said
Yeah.
Donald Trump's on the Epstein list, but he walked that back, and
I was bullshit.
people are mad. I'm mad about that. I thought Trump was going to fucking release the Epstein list, and he didn't.
Yeah.
He's not. We
Nope.
got hoodwinked again, fellas.
Hoodwinked.
Yep. Nobody's going to release that file because there's too many people on there.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Did you hear about P. Diddy? Speaking of that could be good fuckery.
What are you talking about? Oh, my God. That's like
news.
his own segment.
Well, he used to like breast milk in his Cheerios or some shit. Or
Yeah.
what was it?
That's why Chappelle made that skit.
No. This is something his mom did.
Oh, yeah, but still.
His mom like
Somebody knew about it because he said, go give me some Cambodian breast milk. And it ended up being
yeah,
true.
I know that was true.
I
Isn't that
know.
insane?
That is.
Yeah,
That's breast milk. That's 100% breast milk, yo.
I can't remember.
I only drink the
just
finest breast milks.
do a deep dive on Diddy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, it's what, right? So you're so rich, you're so famous that normal things that entertain you become old, so you need to push the bar envelope, right?
Yeah, that's
so
why
it's
they do all that gay
start
shit.
fucking dudes and like, you know,
I don't think
sex
that's-
drive.
I
He's
don't
standing
know.
in the
He'd have to
corner.
be like-
He's dressed as a fucking chair.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
he like
weird.
he like watching dudes like banging his fucking
Yeah,
old lady
dude.
and shit like that.
No.
The cuck chair.
Yeah, man. No.
Not for me. Not for me.
No,
Do you have
no,
anything
no.
else to add
No.
for this episode of Gamer Athletes? Remember, follow us on Instagram, gamer.athletes, Twitter, Gamer Athletes PC, YouTube, Gamer Athletes Podcast. Thanks, everyone, for listening and for your support. This has been an episode of Gamer Athletes. We'll catch you next time. Got to make sure I hit the right button here.
Yeah.